So at least from my experience, you can find the reduced sugar ketchup basically anywhere that you find like just regular Heinz ketchup. It should be in like at least the same kind of general area. They have like maybe like another like row or something like that, kind of dedicated to that. They also have one that they have like several different quote unquote special ketchups. They have the reduced sugar one, which is what I get. There's a reduced sodium version, which I don't remember really like tasting or like texture wise being any different, but I kind of figured like reduced sugar is kind of more of a priority for my own health purposes. They also have like a organic / natural ketchup, which as far as I can tell has the exact same list of ingredients as regular ketchup. So I'm like, what's even the point? You're literally it's just a marking term. So you're not, that I don't even bother with at all. But yeah, I do in fact get reduced sugar ketchup to make sure I'm not like being like too fat in my life. And I will say it was specifically because of the fact I've been reducing ketchup, or oh my god, not reducing ketchup, reducing sugar. Oh my god, that was a slip. Okay. But yeah, since I've having reduced sugar and like everything, like reduced sugar for like basically zero sugar pop, reduced sugar ketchup. There's like another couple things I would like to reduce sugar as well, but I forget which ones they are. But as a result of basically just that alone, that's the only thing I've really kept as far as like trying to be healthier over the past like 6 years or so. That alone has been able to keep about like 25 pounds off of me, so I will definitely take that. Who are you? I was temporarily overcome by a demon. Ah. Yeah, let's go ahead and just bring it right on in. Welcome in everybody to this week's Steam Library Tour. Welcome on in Solace. Welcome on in Zenoger. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, while you're Goober, this topic has your interest. We're kind of talking about the like I said, my preferred ketchup nowadays is the reduced sugar version. Again, because of the fact that I'm trying to be at least somewhat healthy, and yeah, I have a lot of ketchup, which means I also have a lot of sugar from ketchup. And yeah, one of the kind of funny things too is that the reduced sugar ketchup has literally half the calories of what a normal serving of ketchup would be, which for most normal people wouldn't be too much. They'd maybe get like a couple servings maybe per day, something like that. It'd be like maybe 40-50 calories. And that would usually count. I think I remember doing the math on this. I think like a single serving of ketchup is usually about like a 20th of a bottle, something like that. Yeah, I would have a third of a bottle for my meals. So yeah, that's kind of a thing. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to focus on the. Yeah, it does. It specifically says reduce. Let me see if I can find an image. I should be able to find it pretty easily. Ketchup reduced sugar Heinz label. Okay, it's called No Sugar Added is the official name. What do I open up as a... Okay, let me do a new tab. I think I'll just do a save image as. It's probably simpler that way. Wait, hold on. Save image as. Why is it saving as a web? Can I just save it as like a bitmap? Let's see if that breaks things. Go to the image. Ketchup. And desktop. Please tell me this works. Why is it not? Did I not save it to desktop? Must not have saved to desktop. Let me try that again. Save images. Why did it save in videos of all places? My computer's weird. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is what the bottle just looks like right here. It's just Heinz tomato ketchup, no sugar added. This is what the thing looks like for me, at least. Yeah, this is what I get. I think there's like a 20 ounce. Is there a 20 ounce bottle? I forget what size it is, but I think this might be about the bottle that I use. Maybe it's a bigger one. But yeah, I basically have like a bunch of these. Can I be a stream mascot? I mean, if I was officially sponsored, then I would be glad to have this as an actual mascot. But unfortunately, I am not officially sponsored, so yeah, it will not be staying up like forever. Also, I'm missing messages already. Holy crap. Yeah, how you doing? Well, you're currently stuffing your face with fries, burger, and chocolate shake. That sounds like a good heckin' Friday to me. It's Friday and you feel like spoiling yourself after such a week. Dang it. Heck friggin' yeah. I am all for that. And one thing I do at like the start of my week as well is that when I'm going to get dinner after I get off work on Monday, I stop at a place called Culver's, which has some like frozen custard treats, which are absolutely amazing as a frozen treat. Like custard is better than ice cream in every way, shape, and form. I will say that much. And the type I get is an Oreo custard treat. It is delicious. So yeah, that's kind of my early in the week. Like congratulations, you survived the start of the week treat. Yeah, fun fact, some bottles of orange Fanta have 77 grams of sugar. Yeah, pop itself is just generally a lot of sugar. per can. I actually don't know what the variance is between each like type, because I know the amount of caffeine in each different types of pop can like vary wildly. Like apparently I think Mountain Dew only has like 30 something milligrams of caffeine, something like that, and apparently like Diet Pepsi has like 70. I've never understood why like Diet Pepsi of everything would have like more, like twice as much caffeine as Mountain Dew. It's weird. God, you've never seen them? I know at least at my store, for a while they only had like a single like row, and by row I mean like one, basically like, in terms of depth rather than width. So they had like a single slot for it. They've been increasing their stock of it lately though, which I wonder is part of because of just how many I get at a time. But yeah, they're kind of expensive. You might have to go to maybe some bigger grocery stores. Maybe that's part of what it is. If you go to like maybe a local place, you maybe this wouldn't be as easily available. But yeah, try a bigger grocery store if you can. Yeah, you're interested in trying that? You should look ketchup into sweetness. Well, that's a very good option then. I will say the flavor is a little bit different than regular ketchup. It does take a little bit of getting used to, especially if you've been used to just regular ketchup for, you know, many decades. But yeah. Wait. I'm not sure what the second word in that hashtag is supposed to be. Please, on. I get the please and then me Heinz at the end. I don't get the one in the middle. I am being a derp. The MT is like 70% sugar. MT? Oh, sponsor me. Okay, gotcha. So please sponsor me, Heinz. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not sure what MT is in this case. I'm not just trying to reference like Mountain Dew and like mistype or something, but yeah, I'm not sure what MT is. Also, welcome in, Reef. How you doing tonight? Yeah, legs in, you're eating fries, triple meat and cheeseburger on strawberry malt. Oh, everybody's having a good Friday, it seems, with food, stuff like that. Damn, you hungry. You can tell you, I promise. Oh, right, yeah, they do call it the... I think it's like MTN do now, something like that. They try to, like, actually shorten the branding of it. And I'm just like, I mean, I can kind of see why, but also still at the same time, why? Just Mountain Dew is more than just... Yeah, it's sufficient as it is. They don't need to shorten it any further. You should definitely get your own ketchup for the times you order Wendy's because you hate their ketchup. Does Wendy's not have regular Heinz ketchup? I like always get my orders from like fast food places to go, so I almost never like eat inside, so I don't know really what kind of, if they have like non-Heinz ketchup at places like that personally. It's hard to type with one hand while the other has your shake. Just type with your nose. Just go like boop boop boop. Type like a. I guess typing like a penguin would work, but like type like a bird is like in general. That'd probably be the best way to do that. Your internal struggles can take their toll. Just wants fuel now. Yeah, I know that feel. Now Wendy's does their own ketchup. It's very flat and one note. Tastes like sugary tomatoes. Well, I'm glad I don't eat inside on Wendy's then. I do love their spicy chicken sandwich, but actually, when was the last time I even like ate in at a fast food restaurant? Trying to think. I actually don't even really remember, honestly. Last thing I think was like a few years ago when I was like out and about doing some kind of like chores. I had like 2 different appointments from the same day, and they were like a couple hours apart. So I think I stopped at a Wendy's like in between. I think that was like the last time I actually ate inside a fast food place. Oh, welcome on in, Call 3X. How you doing tonight? Doesn't have to lurk the stream. Stuff in general is not good, or mine stuff in general not good. Gosh, heck that mine stuff. Give the mine stuff a good heckin' kick. While being careful with the actual, like, the mine part. Feeds dirt. Speaking of, Whataburger gave you regular and spicy ketchup. You've committed an anti-errand and avoided ketchup. Hold up. Wait, got that button. Gasp! How could you do this to me? Ah! Yeah, I used to get banana malts a lot. Servers are always so surprised by your order. Although, I kind of forget what a malt even is. I'm not sure if I've ever properly had a malt or not. I'm trying to think. I actually don't have any real, like, comprehension of what a malt is. Is that like another, like, frozen treat kind of thing? Or is like a frozen shake of some kind, maybe? Banana pudding malt is a new one? I will take your word on that, because I do not know anything about malts, apparently. But I think that's what I'm going to say. Good job, Mr. Ogre. You did it. Alright, and yeah, one thing I didn't think to check before, well, during my little testing and setup thing earlier, I didn't check to see if the game actually works with my controller or not. So I'm gonna try with my controller. It might have to go back to keyboard and stuff like that, but we'll find out. Yeah, this powder, a mixture of melted barley, wheat flour, and evaporated whole milk, gives the shake a toasty, nutty, and slightly savory flavor compared to a standard milkshake. Yeah, shake with malted milk powder. I feel like I have even less of an understanding where the malt is now at that point. Generally works so well with fruity shakes, but most people only think that it's chocolate or vanilla. Yeah, I guess once something gets into like the popular subculture, it gets like narrowed down to like a couple basic things pretty quickly. Yay, humanity. Have I ever had Whoppers candy? Considering the only thing I can think of when I hear Whoppers, the Burger King meal, I'll have to say no on that one. I do not know what a Whoppers candy is. No, is that like a brand or is that like an actual like variety of candy? But yeah, let's go ahead and try to get the game actually opened up. Play now. And I got to get a little kind of funky with this one because the game window is so. Okay, so I do have to keep it all active. Also, that is loud. I'm glad I have the limiter on for OBS, but oh my god, that was loud on my headset. It actually might even sound a little distorted, honestly, on stream, because of how much the limiter is being affected by it. Actually, what happens if I try to do this? Okay, I think that maybe makes it a little bit better. I guess we'll find out. Cuties, the lot of you. Oh my god, we've been called a cutie by Q-Trix. Such an honor. The Bone Friend time? I mean, there is Bone Friend on the title screen already, so I guess you're not completely wrong on that one. Yeah, Whoppers is a whole brand. Malted milk balls coated in chocolate. I might have had something in that vein before. But I don't know if I've had like Whoppers specifically as like a brand. Actually, I think it might just be a thing like the. I can't remember what they're called. I think it was like I think Reese's has a kind of product like that with just like little chocolate balls, maybe with some of like the wafer kind of inside it too. Time to get boned. I'll say one thing I think one of the reasons I got this game originally, I have no idea how long I've had this. I think one of the things I got this game for originally is the fact you can actually have like 5 members in your party at one time, which has always kind of amused me as a concept. Yeah, let me do the Steam store page blurb. 16-bit RPG magic is back. Can you stop the wastelands from spreading and overtaking the world? Play as Marcus, Bastion, and Phala, 3 army conscripts with little liking for their new life, yet who find themselves engulfed in a mystery that could very well cause the demise of their nation. Yeah, I have no idea how good this actually is going to be or not, but we're going to heck and do it. We're going to see what it's like. And, yeah. You're going to head out. Take care, guys. Durgablem. Every time for something like... I don't know how I want to start the statement, but it's something that ends with the GIF that you posted in the Discord earlier of like the pencil drawn dragon. The camera's zooming in, shaking, and then just... I feel like that's just like perfectly emblematic. What? 5? That's more than 4! In fact, that's 25% more than 4. Which, guess what? Has another 5 in it. 5! You like boats? Yay, boats. Oh, I missed the message before that. 5-member team is boat debt. What? 5 of... What did that... I do not know that joke, no. 5-member team is Boat Daddy. I mean, the only boat joke I know is the one song that's like, I'm on a boat! That's literally the only boat joke I know. Reef stream joke? Gotcha. Okay. But, yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh, God, okay, so... One issue with RPGMaker games is that when they do work on controller, it only works with the thumbstick. It doesn't do anything with the directional pad, so I have to use my directional stick on just basic menus. Are you old? No, you are. We're all old down here. Reef is Boat Daddy. Reef is Cute Daddy, actually. I can sure on the cute part. I can 1000% confirm that one. But, yeah, let's go ahead and... Also, you may notice that the Twitch category is on Just Catting. As far as I can tell, this game does not have a Twitch category. What it does, or what get, okay, yeah. So this game, at least in this version of the game titled Undefeated, this does not have a Twitch category. However, something that does have a Twitch category, for those who may not have seen it in the Discord that I posted a little bit ago, I want to show this off here as well. So save image. We'll just title it this. Okay, so add another image. So now I go to my desktop because I actually made sure to save it there. And yeah, apparently... Let me get this sized up here. Apparently, Steamed Hams, but it's RPGMaker 2003, is an actual category on Twitch. And it has more followers, I think, than Heritage of Dragon's Tail, which is utter blasphemy. But yeah, just this game is apparently a thing. Just why? Why though? Yeah, Boat Daddy's what we somehow named the talking boat in Zelda Wind Waker. Yeah, unfortunately, I know nothing about the game other than it's in like a very like toonish style, because I've never actually played the game myself. It's like the only mainline Zelda game outside of Tears of the Kingdom that I have not played like even for a single second. Yes, Steamed Hams, but it's RPGMaker 2003. Don't ask me why that it exists. It just exists. Yeah, how do you not care about your beans? Have a good one, Cultrix. Thanks right now while you could. Steamed Hams. Howdy? Yeah, it's just I don't even. That is all I have to say. That just I don't even. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the game. New game. Also, gotta find out what button does what now. Welcome to the world of Undefeated. In order to adjust your gaming experience to your needs and preferences, please take the time to answer these few questions. Okay, so far I appreciate the fact that everything's in the proper English grammar. You will be asked to choose between visible and invisible enemies, and to choose the level of difficulty you want to play with. You want to play with visible or invisible enemy encounters. The option cannot be changed in the game after you have selected it. You don't know how to feel about that? Are you at least familiar with the Steamed Hams meme from The Simpsons? Because it's basically just an entire scene of Principal Skinner, I think, like, for some reason having Superintendent Chalmers over for dinner. He's planning on cooking like this big meal, and then just like everything like literally goes up in flames and he can't serve anything. So instead, he goes to pick up a couple burgers from Krusty Burger, and he tries to pass them off as his own his own meal, and he calls them Steamed Hams, and the entire scene is like memes in every possible category and every possible end of the spectrum all at once. Yeah, at this one, I actually don't know if I have a preference myself. Actually, I think I like the idea of visible encounters a little bit more, so that way if I don't want to take an encounter, I at least have a chance to avoid it. Yeah, I think I'll go with that for a little bit of a quote-unquote safety purposes. So we'll go with visible. You have a choice of level of difficulty. Your option cannot be changed in the game after you have selected it. You choose between easy, normal, hard, and legendary. Easy. This is for people who are new to RPG games or who prefer simpler fights. Enemies are 75% of all stats, not just HP and strength. Normal. This is RPG players who are used to this kind of game. It gives the most balanced experience. Hard is for very experienced RPG players. 125% of all stats. Is legendary gonna be like 200 or something? Okay, 150. That's actually fair. For veteran RPG players who enjoy a really tough challenge. Legendary. No. Want to see the explanation again? Nah, I'm good. Normal. Yeah, it's literally, joke time. Highest difficulty should be ketchup. No, easiest difficulty would be ketchup. Hardest difficulty would be mustard. And then hard would just be like mayonnaise or something. 2 years of this. 2 years of hearing the sergeant shouting at me. I can't bear it. Nor the ugliness of this place. I mean, it's kind of bland, I'll give you that. The food is bound to be dreadful. Maybe I can be posted to the kitchens. Why couldn't I be posted nearer home? I hate the countryside. That kind of looks like a nice building, actually. Well, Captain, what do you think of this bunch of conscripts? There may be a few good soldiers among them, sir. Ah, that was a triumph of hope over experience. What a jerk. Now go to the quartermaster's store for your gear, and move it. Yeah, you're doing a service. All of Aaron's unwanted mustard goes to you. Honestly, I will count that as a service, yeah, because the further it gets away from me, the better. This shield is only made of wood. You're level 1 conscript. What do you expect, hero gear? Excuse me, you've given me an axe? I don't know how to use an axe. Learn to use it or die in battle. The choice is yours. Can we get a cloak to keep warm? In a word, no. Now get to the barber for a haircut. Why is everybody so heckin' rude? Oh, I like how we're actually in the barber's room now. How much do I get to keep? What you can get under your helmet belongs to you. What shows belongs to the army. So, not a lot then. Male dormitory. Oh, we can move. Okay. I promised my parents I'd write home as often as I could. They want to know what I'm doing. Tidy. Looks tidy now, doesn't it? I give it 2 days, it'll be a total tip. Wait. It'll be a total tip? I'm not familiar with that turn of phrase. Hi, my name's Bastion. How you doing? I'm Marcus. You know what's gonna happen to us next? Nope. Haven't a clue. I expected to be running around getting fit and stuff. But what I do know is that we're free until the morning. Wanna go around town? See what there is? Sure, why not? Might pick up something useful. Anyways, at least we can avoid the sergeant for a bit. Man, that man annoys me with his move it every time he speaks. I know what you mean. Let's go then. I also asked Fila. She seems fun. Said I'd meet her outside in the hall. Oh. Oh, there's more text. Dang it. Bastion joins the party. Okay, RPG Maker games and controller always have like weird button combinations. I have to press the X button, PlayStation equivalent, to open the menu. So, what, do we have any starting skills of any kind? Nope. Nothing for you. Fear? You have absolutely no magic whatsoever. Okay, we are more agile, though. Okay, I think this might be written by somebody in, like, the UK or somewhere in Europe, because I think that's the UK spelling of skeptical. I believe in the US we spell it with, like, a SK rather than SC. Real passion in life is food. Heckin' mood. Yeah, unless the NPC says something actually, like, super useful or interesting, I'm probably just gonna, like, have the text flash on screen and then maybe skip past it. Love how the book actually just straight up says tutorial. This is a tutorial book with information and tips. There are many of these scattered around, and it'll be useful for you to read them. Because they are books, they are permanent, so you can always go back and check something if you want to. This book tells you about the game's controls. I feel like I already know this, but sure. Okay, Alt Enter for a full screen window, and I don't want to do that. Undefeated can be played with both the mouse and keyboard. Get the menu or right. None of this is talking about controller. Looks being indestructible confirmed. They're also kind of like floating and hovering from the looks of it too. It must be magical. Okay, I didn't need to do anything of that. Oh, outside is for items. First thing you do is save your progress. 30 slots. That's kind of one good thing about RPG Maker games, that you have a lot of save slots available for what you want to do. Sure, I'll save. Oh yeah, I got my original save file. I don't know when this was from though. I got a fairly high level, apparently. I found 4 secret rooms? Huh. You'll save anywhere except during fights by pressing escape. Okay, yeah. As long as you're not in battle, you can save. That's another good thing about RPG Maker games, is that by default, you can save basically anywhere, anytime. Yeah, the one save I liked, but forgot what I did on it. Yeah, I played it like the once. I couldn't really stick with the game, whatever, and I could just kind of dropped it at that point, which is kind of how I played most games, honestly, but especially like RPG Maker games, for whatever reason. You can track your side quests, check the items you find in the tab key/quest item in the edit menu. Last option in the game end, auto dash, volume, so forth. Selection, yeah. Let's control your players. Okay, yeah, this is an awful lot of tutorial. I'm gonna give you quests. Even some of the animals may be worth checking out. Okay. Oh my god, that was all just step number 1. Oh, you check crates. Okay, it's done. Nice view. What's nice about it? I mean, it's certainly nicer view than the sergeant yelling at us with his mouth drooling. Yeah, you knocked half the bourbon now? Heck yeah. Keep going. Okay, various regulations covering just about everything. Can't get my head around it all. Let's get her in our party real quick. Hey, Fila. This is Marcus. He's gonna join us going around the town. Marcus, this is Fila. He's from Lamar, or I think they missed a pronoun there. So she thinks we're all country bumpkins. But she'll learn. Hi, nice to meet you. You really from Lamar? Yeah, but don't listen to Bastion. Because it's my first time away from the city and things seem a bit strange. That's all. Strange for everyone, so don't worry about it. You'll get used to it. Anyway, if we're gonna go see the town before it gets dark, we better get going. Fine, let's do that. Fila joins the party. I'm guessing she's gonna be our mage and or healer. Well, you have absolutely no magic of any kind. You do have actual NP though, which I guess is noteworthy. Okay, apparently can't go that way. Okay. You can only go one place then. Well, it's a recreation room, but there's nothing to do there. Well, then you can't recreate then if there's nothing to do in there. Do we want to go back to the canteen? I want to explore. Really need the infirmary. I do like how the game is at least letting us know like what room is what when we try to enter in there. Yeah, but what if I try to go everywhere that the game doesn't want me to go? Oh, this is intended. Okay. That's where the stables are, apparently. Why do the professional soldiers dislike us so much? Because the army uses us to keep their wages down. And because they think we're so useless in battle that we make it more dangerous for them. Oh, I see. So being nice to them won't change anything, will it? Nope. Good fresh produce. And a decent wage to buy it with, yeah. So, face potions. What's a face potion? Are you interested, Fila? I don't need them. You will, dear. You will. Wow. They seem to be mostly lost and found notices. People seem so careless of their stuff. Okay. Hey, your legs are younger than mine. Would you do me a kindness? My wife wants to know if our grandson is visiting us tomorrow. He's a soldier on guard in the barracks, name of Rendell. I'm not allowed to enter the barracks. Would you find him and ask him? Thank you. I've made a note of his name so you don't forget. But maybe your memory is better than mine. You received Granddad's note. Let's go see if we can take care of that right now. But presumably they're back inside here already. Soldier. Is your name? Okay. Okay, we literally just have to ask every single person. Come on, where's Rendell? Was there another guard over here I missed? Yes, there was. Okay, there's nobody there. Oh, here it is. We met your granddad. He wants to know if you're going to visit him and your grandma tomorrow. Oh, right. Tell him I'll be there at the usual time. And thanks. Yay, we found him. Also, that music was way too epic for just like the intro area where there's like nothing really happening yet. Have you found Rendell yet? We did, and he said he's coming. Excellent. His grandma will be pleased. There's a little something for your trouble. You see, 20 gold pieces. Mark receives a magic defense. Oh, that's cool. I like how you can just like randomly get stats from quests. Oh, 20 gold is literally all we have. We haven't even been paid for our job yet. Monster drop. Okay, so drops from monsters is gonna be the only way we can get money then. I don't think I should be in the stall itself. It's high-class patisserie. You look kind of special. My two children never run around like the others. I wish they would. It's good for their health. How would I help at this? I know I'm going to regret this, but if there's anything that might help, we'll let you know. Thank you so much. I know you have a lot to do, so here's a note to remind you. A mother's reminder. So... so key quest. Find something to make the kids run around. I mean, I could bring a monster to town. That would certainly get them running. I wonder what this sells when it's open. Okay. We honor Shirla, founder of our great nation. Okay. At least a bit of normality. Someone lying there totally drunk. To identify it. You're not entirely sure you understand them. Okay, so what was that quest we just got? Find some urchin dust for the priest research. Okay. Dog. Ashley Garrison Town, okay. Oh, there's a... I don't know why there has to be like an actual physical save point. We can just save anywhere normally. Training. Stop by there yesterday and the rest of your journey here and left a book by the stream. Sure. Can we just go now? Nope. Oh, I wasn't going down. I'm guessing that's about... Actually, what's this tutorial? Guys, buying and selling from shops. Honestly, probably not. Okay, I forget. Unless you actually change the option, it still defaults to whatever the top option is. Find the best equipment by exploring thoroughly and completing quests. If you do this, you will not need to buy equipment, and this is how you get the ultimate equipment. Before buying anything from item shops, see what you can find. Okay. But what's available at the item shop, first off? Okay, I see what they're doing with the Karakirin blind. That's actually kind of clever. Lubricating oil cures paralysis. Use many status elements. Yeah, I don't have enough money to really like do anything with. Then how much do weapons go for? I'm gonna guess they're probably like several hundred gold or something. You sell weapons. Okay, I was expecting hundreds, not thousands. Oh my god. 4% chance to nullify magic spell. Okay. Ooh, attack twice. Okay. There's stuff just as expensive? Yep. Well, I can't do anything with you yet. Yeah, that 20 gold we got for the old man is really like nothing. So I'm assuming we're done then. Thanks for the walk around town. I think you need to turn in now, though. Yeah, me too. It's been a long day. Okay, you guys. See you in the morning. Then it began. A week of non-stop running and climbing and weapon training. A week of sheer exhaustion. Now it's time for the first experience of field combat in the training woods at Durling. It started. I can feel it inside of me. There's no turning back now. My people will develop from this point on, and my nation will thrive. Nothing shall stop us now. Okay, random ominous. You're late. Get in line and move it. You have all received instructions on which route to take. Your objective is to find a token and bring it to me. Try not to get lost like some teams this morning. The army has already spent money on your training. We don't want to see this wasted by you getting yourselves killed. You've been given some healing items and the doctor here is running a first aid post. Use them if you need to. If you get lost, don't forget another item that we graciously... Don't forget another item that we graciously give you, the bailout token. It can save your life. Marcus, your team is off first. Repeat your route so I know you've got it. West path, north, then north again, Sergeant. Okay, west, north, north. Give the lad a medal, he got it right. Then start, and move it. The west, north, north. Now, is that west? Okay. Hate to meet him when he's having a bad day. Let's get this over with. There's a combat tutorial, isn't it? You'll now be facing battles. When you enter a fight, you need to choose whether to fight, which means you must assign an action to each character, escape, which means you try to flee the fight. This may not always succeed, or auto, which is to have all your characters attack with their weapon. If you choose fight, you have several choices about which action to give to each character. Attack to do special for technical points, magic for magic points. Guard, don't move and protect yourself, so if you are attacked, you'll suffer a much smaller amount of damage. You'll also cover a small amount of HP. Okay, that's actually good to know. You can kind of potentially heal up with the defending if you have like the right situation. Items, that's easy. If you later change your mind about what action you want a character to do, just reselect the character and change the action. In the battle, you can see how much health each enemy has from the colored bar. Select an enemy and press shift, you can see some information about it. The stats you will see are for normal mode. If you choose a different mode, you should adjust the stats accordingly. More details about technical points and skills will be found later, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Spooter! Yeah, we have literally no abilities right now, so just auto. I love how in this version of RPGMaker, when an enemy is killed, they actually get a death status. And because they have the status added, it's plus death. I just love that visualization. All these chests around the place with things in them. Forget about things. I was hoping it was going to be gold. Nah, in woods like these, you only find gold in the tree trunks. Gold in tree trunks? Is that some quaint rural custom? Thieves do it. Hide small amounts in several tree trunks. That way, if someone's found, they don't lose the lot. In that case, I suppose we better check them all. Yep. The game lied to me. That trunk had no money. Unless you mean like a felled tree trunk, something like that. Okay, so those kind of tree trunks. Forest slime. Okay, since there's multiple, can I? Okay, apparently I cannot do shift with my controller. Okay, so I don't know their stats yet because I haven't actually done anything with them yet. I do like how it compares to my own current stats. Jolly Rancher slime. I don't know the last time I had a Jolly Rancher. Dead. Sticky sack. I'm tempted to make a joke, or I'm gonna choose not to. Ooh, we found 2 items. 4 items, holy crap. Sticky tree sap. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. It's totally tree sap, don't worry about it. Oh my god. Does this heal us? Or is it just a basic save spot? Okay, it's just a basic save spot. No healing allowed. Yeah, take that. Hey, the crystals. Unless it's Final Fantasy 16, then heck the crystals. Okay, so still no skills or anything. 23, eh? That makes a tiny detour worth the while. I mean, given how much money, like, actual equipment costs, not really. Yeah, let's go get a quick heal. Alright. And of course, then they respawn. Yeah. We're doing the exact same amount of damage we did before. Does poison stay after combat, or does it end in combat? Crap, it stays with combat. Yeah, let's heal up again. I do not want to go ahead while poisoned. Final Fantasy ketchup. Heck the mustard. Exactly. Yay, no poison this time. We can actually go forward. We got spider silk. Okay. That's one of our sellable items, I guess. Yeah, try to get rid of the spider first so it doesn't poison us. What do you mean, miss? Reef will be the hero of the game? I'm down for that. Alright. Well, that's a lot of force lines now. Stupid evade. Oh, that was a critical hit, too. Do critical hits do, like, triple damage? That was a lot of damage. Actually, how many healing items did we start with? Okay, we got 6 tokens to start with. What is bailout token? Exit a dangerous place, okay. Status ailments can be sold. Oh, that's another heal item, too. Interesting. Obligatory. That's a lot of damage! You know, the very first time I ever actually saw that clip was literally just a few months ago. Fun fact. That's a lot of wood! Nothing even down there. So north. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to fight you, but I guess that still works. Oh, there's the first poison. Merciless learned. Okay. Hey, we got our first cure. Let's go. Now, how much does cure cost? Oh, that is super cheap. Wait. Does that do hit point healing too, or just... Well, that explains why it's so cheap. It only cures the status of poison. I am annoyed. Oh, I thought it could... Oh, I think I might have selected the wrong character, maybe. Okay, so I think... Wait. Oh, he's paralyzed. I didn't think about that. Not as much as annoying orange. I know of the existence of that meme. I know absolutely nothing else about it otherwise. I don't even know what it actually, like, is. I'm guessing the stick attack might be worth more for selling than the healthy tonic will, so I'm gonna use this to heal up Bastion. Is there any other... Oh, there's a trunk down there. Oh, no, I think I already got this one. Yeah, that's where we came from. $9 gold. Maybe we could use some of this gold to get a few spices to disguise the taste of army food. Maybe, but then again, maybe not. You're not a food artist like me. That's why you don't understand me. We wish we could boast of the same skills with your axe. I do. I can definitely use the axe they gave me to chop onions. Mega chop! Oh god, 2 of them. Attack one enemy twice, plus 4 speed. Sure. You get to TP back pretty freely anyway, so why not? You son of a... Okay, that was good at least. There we go. Spider silk. I guess there could... Is there a chest up here? No, just a tiny bit of money. I think I'm fine with it without having that. Another healthy tonic. It might be good for you, but these potions don't taste of anything. I feel like that's a much better alternative than having it taste poorly. Explanation of TP. Oh, it didn't give me the option to actually, like, skip the tutorial. Dang it. Some skills are not magic, but fighting skills you gain experience. Say yeah. Bastion, mind if I ask you something? Do you think about food all the time, or just most of the time? Difficult one. Still, I suppose it's just most of the time. I see. You just like eating, is that it? Oh no, there's recipes to create, and that's a big challenge. And then planning a complete menu, that's not easy. For example, trust me, my Arxton brazen ale and kaolin berries is a die for. But some vegetables don't taste good with it. If you say so. Alright, random aside. Fun fact, certain people still make the Mana HP potion in real life. I remember those being a thing for a while. I think they still technically are things officially. They're just not really, like, marketed very many places. Woodland Rat. Let's do another Merciless, and I'll have you two to try to take out the other rat. Oh my god. Well, this is, not good. I can probably take these two out this turn, though. Yeah, there's one, and there's two. Okay. And I can use a basic attack. There we go. Yeah, if their actual health and mana potions didn't function, you don't think they would taste great? I mean, I imagine it would still depend on, like, what ingredients was used to make them. Iron Cuff. Is that, like... I'm guessing that's an accessory? Who needs defense more? Honestly, Bastion? Oh, that gives attack. Let's actually give that to the person who has, like, the double attack skill. I feel like that's a better use for that. Oh, God. Yeah, you'd imagine veggies, herbs, and vitalizing ingredients. I think I would go first. Bela. Yeah, there we go. Yeah! Heck yeah. Entire battle with no damage. And we got 2 healing items out of it. Electronic Resurrection drop. I've been thinking. Do you suppose it's the sergeant who's arranged for these checks to be left? Why would he bother doing that? Maybe to train us to be observant and scout around? Makes sense. But can we get on now and find the token? I want to get back for food, rest, and relaxation. Ah, food. Now you're talking. Let's do basic attacks now, because I want to try to give a light. Of course you freaking evade. There we go. These things hurt a lot for early level. I think we're finding a lot of healing items. Yeah, those sell for 160. I imagine they're probably worth more to sell. I'll wait on Fila since she doesn't have as much max HP. Is there anything else I can money here? Probably. 15. I'm gonna have to go up again. There we go. I'm guessing this is probably the last fight until we do the big thing. Yeah, let's do... Oh, I'm glad I got the other attacker in. Oh, that is... Oh, that is terrible. Bastion thinks of food more than you do. I mean, it's nice to have a focus, I guess. What do you mean, miss? Okay, there we go. Yeah, stun, paralysis, and poisoning or statuses. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. There we go. Ooh, level ups. Rend learned. Fortify. Can I get an actual, like, HP recovering skill, please? Okay, I take issue with this game's spell naming conventions. Cure, at least, well, I guess could be cure or heal depending on which game you're talking about, but I'm used to get spells called cure, recovering HP, not like poison paralysis. And fortify, I would think is like a defense buffing status, but this is attack. So yeah, I have concerns with this game's definitions. At least now we can do a full use of this. And a full use of that, okay. Let's go ahead and save. I'm assuming we'll have a boss soon. There it is. Let's get it. Suspicious. It's also so tiny. Let's grab it and go. Mutant wolf. The heck is it? Where did it come from? Don't know and don't know. All I do know is that we're going to have to fight it. Merciless. What does Ren do? Decreases defense 4 turns. Heck yeah. Actually, you know what? In that case... magic. Let's have you buff Marcus, since he's gonna be doing the bulk of the damage. Okay, so it's the same attack value, I think. This is defense. I'll have you fortify Bastion as well. Stop missing. Easy game. Wolf pelt found. I never want to see another one of those again. Nor do I. Quick, let's get the token and give it to the sergeant. Okay, so we do have to manually walk back. No, actually, can we... Oh, this might be a secret. Dang it, I thought it was going to be like a secret room. We can like sneak off to the side there. Dang it, game. I should not be able to walk over this tree stump. Do I want to rest? Heck yeah. Okay, I'm imagining, like, now that I'm taking this rest spot, I'm going to get back late or something. I'm going to cause, like, more issues. But I love the fact that I get, like, an actual free heal there. There we go. Yeah, now we get them. Rat's tail. Okay. Actually, were there other paths we could have technically gone down? Maybe not. I thought I could have, like, been shenanigan my way down the pass, but... I really should be just picking auto at this point, I think. I'm assuming they would all pick, like, a default target as well. A rat's tail. Level ups. Still no actual HP recovering ability. Ooh, good crit. Ooh, not even a crit. Oh, hell yeah. One shot on them all. And a lot of healing. Okay. Okay, so it's not a suddenly tough area or anything. We're wandering off the beaten trail. And missing the easiest enemies in the game. Go me. Oh, come on. What are these miss rates? Getting plenty of heal items at least. Oh, this is one of the quest items. Must be that dude's book. I can see why he was anxious to get it back. Is it interesting? Let me see. I don't think you'd find it interesting. Let's just take it and go. Oh, it's that sort of book. Houdini's book was found. Yay, doing things. So I like how getting sticky is actually probably the ideal version because you don't take any actual damage. More iron cuffs. Now that's what I call useful. We will give that to Bastion because he's also actually like a proper attacker. Hopefully I get something for Fila soon. I would definitely like to be able to get some more proper magic going on. Like useful magic. Oh, nothing on there, okay. I didn't actually check this area yet. Maybe there is actually something here. I suppose we can't expect to find stuff all the time, but I was hoping to get something here. Well, we got a fight. I guess that technically counts as a thing. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I have to wonder how the woodcutters managed to get so much done without interruptions from the woodland beasts. To arrange their logs so neatly. I'd be bored in 20 minutes. Guard up was found. It's amazing what people will hide away instead of using. I'm guessing that's like a permanent defense increase. Increase defense by 3, yep. Let's get that to the character who probably needs it more than the others. Okay, so what else can we shenanigan our way into, like, location-wise? I think there's a spot up there I could have gone. Again, what is with the freaking evades? There. We're getting so many healing items just from the slimes alone. And welcome in, Taika. How you doing tonight? Oh, that's an interesting... Is that a lurk emote? That's an interesting lurk emote. Eat him. I kind of want to get level 6 before we, like, proceed to the next area, but I don't know if that's going to be feasible. Yeah, I don't think there's anything actually up here for us to do, but oh well. Nope, no level up. Yeah, it's just a chest over here, okay. Oh, we can still explore if we want? Aw. But I want to take everybody else's tokens. I want to be the show-off that nobody likes. Dang it. Okay. You're back. What took you so long? You're 19th out of 30 teams. When we got to the token, we were attacked by the strangest wolf I'd ever seen. Look, here's its pelt. It was far stronger than an ordinary wolf, and you can see its appearance wasn't normal. Right. I'll report this to the general. You get back to barracks. Yes, Sergeant. Captain, I've asked you to come because of reports I received from today's training exercise. Sir? 4 teams reported sightings of a strange wolf. One of them fought and killed one. Hoping they all saw the same one and not a group of them. But why worry about a wolf, sir? There have always been some in these woods. Because it sounds like a mutant wolf. That may mean the wilderness sickness. Does that mean the mutants are moving in? Or that the sickness is infecting our own beasts? We don't know. We simply don't know. We need to find out fast before word gets out and starts a panic. I need to go to Lamar and consult the council. I want you to go to Loxton and find out if they have similar reports. I can't trust the usual channels to be discreet. Very good, sir. I shall need a cover story, a reason for leaving. Your excuse is that you're testing the effectiveness of the training of new conscripts. Take a team, but don't let them hold you up. When you're safely away from town, ditch them. Better pick a good team then if they're to get back safely. No, this must appear legitimate. I'll ask the sergeant to pick a team at random. But, sir, they might not be strong enough to survive. Captain, these are conscripts. They are expendable. I will not allow anything to jeopardize this mission. But, sir, but me, no buts. That is my decision. You have a point, though. Pick the team that defeated the wolf. Really? It makes sense since they're the ones who got the closest to the wolf, and they might stand a better chance of surviving. Go now. Yes, sir. On the following morning. Yeah, I can't move. Oh, okay. Marcus, you and your team are to meet Captain Geneva at the Quartermaster stores now. Move it. Yes, Sergeant. Do I have to find everybody manually? Okay, I think there's a Bastion down there. Well, you heard him. Let's go. Bastion rejoins the party. Oh, yeah. I saw the blue hair, I thought that was Fila. Okay, she's out here again. Here we're meeting the captain. That's right. What's going on? Haven't a clue. Quartermaster, I think, was here? Yeah. Colonel Tyler wants me to assess initial conscript training. You're coming with me on assignment to see how well you perform. However, as we will be traveling through rough terrain, I've asked the Quartermaster to issue you with professional soldier gear. Collect it from him now. Yes, Captain. Yay, upgrade. Here it is. Take care of it. The party equips the new gear. I'll have your old stuff back. No point in carrying it around for nothing. And back all the conscript gear. You'd have it back when you return. Quartermaster, please issue them with full campaign healing rations. Oh, damn. Okay. I'll take those. Right. Time to move off. We leave by the main gate and head southeast to Hayton Pass. Captain Geneva joins the party. Heck yeah. Okay, I would imagine she'd be a higher level than that. Just more than 4 levels above. She does have MP, though. You actually have skills? Oh, we finally have a healer. And of course, it's a guest character. Saint. Holy damage. Okay. Shield Strike. One enemy stunned 70%. That seems pretty good. Also better damage formula. Alright. Not issuing anything else. Okay. So what did we get exactly? We got... Okay, soldier's gear. Heck yeah. And we still have our iron cuffs. That's good. The Captain's Spear. Alright. Off we go. We do have to do something about the, getting the kids to move, which I don't know what that's going to entail. There's something which can cure their lethargy. Maybe? Wait. We have to... What? Okay, since I have to, enter something... and I have absolutely no idea what to enter. Oh, no. Oh god, typing with a controller is so painful. That's not gonna work here. Nothing that would cure lethargy. Do I have anything? Doesn't seem like it. Can I still do anything? Why does a rat still restore health? I have concerns about that one. Okay, what does this stuff sell for? We have the wolf pelt. Not bad. Spider silk. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, spider silk doesn't heal, so I'm not worried about trying to keep that. Rat's tail. How much does sticky sack sell for? 10 gold. Okay, I guess that's kind of fair. We still don't have nearly enough money to actually like get anything. Okay, so who was the scholar? That was the priest. I don't think we got the priest thing. Yeah, we don't have the urchin dust. Yeah, where was the, was it you? Ah, there it is. Here's your book. Thank you. Here's a little something for your trouble. And your discretion. 50 gold pieces. Magic up! Market received +1 luck. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to keep Geneva as a character for long term, so I'm going to give that to Fila. Is there anything else I could turn in? What else did I have for quests? Urchin. Find something to make the kids run. Hold up. I think I might have an idea. But which item? This may not be a quote-unquote item, but this would definitely make kids run around. Not gonna work, okay. So I guess I need to actually have, like, an actual item for myself? It's the only thing I can think of. Okay, I like how... Wait, that's... Okay, this crew here is basically just Sebastian, or Bastion. They're literally the same sprite from the back. It's like a different skin color. Alright, first trip to the Outworld, or Overworld. Our assignment is not this way. Dang it! Actually, can I... Aw, I want to stop at town. Bird! You know about the gold hidden in tree trunks? Yep. Sorry, I mean, yes, Captain. Mila, I was wondering, you use magic. Why aren't you in the D class with the mages? Because those stupid assessors said my magic wasn't strong enough. I told them that all I needed was experience, then I learned a lot more spells, but they weren't interested. I ended up in Class G with the archers. What a waste. Anyway, let's drop it. Too late now. You with the archers, that's interesting. Cliff snake! It's a snake, it's a snake. You're kinda tanky. You get way too many attacks. I don't like that. Why do you get to attack twice? You're not using claws. You don't even have claws. Is snake skin something that heals us? Nope, it does not. Yeah, I kind of feel like we're like almost required to get in half these fights anyway, even with invisible enemies. Oh my god, leave me alone. Apparently these two things just really don't like Marcus. I think I can still go one more round before needing to heal. Actually, what is Geneva's speed? I guess agility. 37. Okay, so about middling speed. I don't like that spider is just sitting there. Okay, that was a much better round. It was one that didn't even really attack. There we go. Level 6, strong attack. Don't know healing for... I don't know if she even gets healing at this point, honestly. Okay, that's how you got in there. I wonder if there's like a secret room over that direction. Also, I didn't check to see how much the cure spell actually costs to use. Yeah, now seems like a good time to start using that. Magic. Okay, it's only 5 MP and she has like a whole bunch of them. Oh, freaking paralysis. There we go. Ooh, loot. Speedy boots. Perhaps the army ought to think about issuing gear like this. Whatever. I should have them. Why should it be you instead of one of us? Because I'm so darn slow, of course. Not because of my skills in the kitchen. Let's get that to Geneva, actually, because she is the healer. At least, that's a lot of speed. Okay. Can I fight the bird? Apparently, I cannot fight the... I cannot fight the bird. That kind of makes me sad, actually. Bow bracers. Gimme, gimme! I need something like this if I'm going to keep up with you guys. Not too difficult to keep up with me, you know. Bow bracers. I'm guessing anybody can technically use this. No, only she can use it. Okay. Fair enough. Thank you for the chill and the stream and the hugs. Anytime. I'm always glad to offer the cozy, comfy vibes whenever I can. I am not confident about that spider. I could just button mash and increase the number of saves in my file if I really wanted to. Oh god, they're big. Kill them with fire. Cold strike. It's only 7 MP. Oh damn. Okay. Okay, they weren't nearly as bad as I thought they were going to be. Birds we saw in the training wood were the biggest I'd ever seen. Till now. Must have been. I've never seen a rock spider that big before. Let's move on. Passion, don't you think this is getting a bit weird? Wolves, spiders, all bigger and stronger? Yeah, strange, alright. I think we need to start being more careful. Came back to see what I said and saw those? Yep. They were heckin' huge. Okay, that rat actually looks kind of cool, honestly. Look at the extra coloration on its ear. Heck, it's a snack. Bird. I cannot fight bird. I am sad. Ooh, I see treasure. Okay, the third rat is positioned in an interesting spot. Ooh, good crit. Get him. How's everybody doing health-wise? We're doing good right now. 2 healthy tonics. Kirpty belt? I was never into martial arts myself, but it keeps you supple. Why not? We'll have this. I think the snake can still poison us. Well, not poison, but paralyze us. Let's try to get rid of that. Also, okay, attacks twice and it stuns. Heckin' rude. Actually, I got enough MP. Actually, that's all I really need for now. Mark's still got plenty of health. Also, we got the Kirpty belt. See what that does. Plus 2% TP per turn, paralysis resistance. I think I'd rather keep the attack up for now. Although... I would like to get you the paralysis resistance, but then you would also lose most of your speed. I guess you don't necessarily need the speed, per se. Sure. I mean, your TP ability isn't like anything to write home about, but... Oh, look what else is there! A Gelton seed pod! A what? I know I'm going to regret asking this, but what do you use Gelton seeds for? You make a marinade of red wine, Gelton seeds, Highland herb, and lemon juice. And then you take... Okay, Bastion, I get the picture. But I haven't gotten to the interesting part yet. No, the interesting part is, can you use it on our army rations tonight? I guess so. Then you are our hero. Won't be any time for food if we don't get a move on. Let's drop the subject and get going. Killjoy. Okay, so it's not a field item. Oh, it actually counts as an ingredient. Okay. So it actually becomes a mechanic later on. Spiders! Miter! Ooh, good crit. Ha, null. Damn. All the crits from that fight. And nothing else there. It's getting a bit steep, isn't it? It's a mountain pass, not a stroll in the meadow. But don't worry, there's a hut we can rest in soon. A hut? I never thought I'd be happy to hear the word hut. Is your home a big house, then? Well, a lot of houses in Lamar are big. Enough chatting. We need to save our breath for the climb ahead. Let's go. At least let's not move it. Not move it yet. 21. I'm supposed to find many tree trunks higher up. Same, really. This rummaging around is paying off. We've not done badly so far. I mean, we still couldn't even afford, like, a fifth of a piece of equipment upgrade, so it's not even really that worth it, in my opinion. It still satisfies the feeling of, ooh, I got a thing, but... yeah, it's just not very functional. Also, Geneva is sucking up, like, all the paralysis attempts. I appreciate that. Finish him. Ooh, level ups. Is Fila ever gonna learn an actual, like, heal ability, like Geneva has? Be better at some point. Ooh, Cave Lizard, that's a new one. We'll just auto for now. Okay, I guess they do target random enemies, which is less than ideal. Okay, we'll have you heal up Marcus real quick. Your lizard cousins. No, I'm sure they're the bad ones. It's fine. And welcome on in, Gecko. How you doing tonight? Just leave. It was in self-defense, I swear. I wonder what's in here. There are a lot of caves in these mountains. Some used as shelters in the Arlen Rebellion. Aha! That means there might still be something back then. Let's go rummaging. Don't have time for that. But, Captain, the sergeant was training us to scout around. Couldn't you check out how well we do? God damn it. That's a yes, then. Let's go. Just been lurking? Heck yeah. Oh, that's a lot of bats. Okay, I'm guessing they're just not doing enough damage to get past her armor, and that's why we keep getting the null effect. Why are they all just a bunch of nulls? Okay, we're getting lucky, I guess. Do bad eyes have any effect? Nope, just Cell. Ah, here we go. Scrap of leather. Nice one. We get the monster drop without having to fight for it. I can live with that. What is this music for this cave? Yeah, I recently picked up Pokemon Pocket, so I've been searching Discord for trades. Heck yeah. Captain, can you persuade the quartermaster to issue better boots? These stones are killing my feet. I don't think the quartermaster has anything except standard army issue. Well, someone needs to do something about our boots. They're rubbish. Loot. Grab a leather. Oh. We must adopt all the geckos. Let's give them all treats and give them all pets and name them all George. Now, I wonder if whatever effect they're using is like bugged to where it's like not, it's never successful. I've not seen that succeed once in any character. Oh, Geneva leveled up. Nothing here. Dang it. Name them all mustard? Why though? RPGMaker indeed, Demi. Yeah, I went through kind of a thing a while back where I kept getting like a bunch of different like RPGMaker games. And none of them really like super impressed me, but I have to sell my library, so here we are playing one of them. Welcome on into me. How you doing tonight? How's your stream going? They're silly nowadays? They've always been silly. Just straight up. Although apparently I think like the newest version of RPGMaker that I think is being in the process of being made is apparently gonna be like a 3D RPGMaker. Which is actually kind of cool. Perhaps he drank what was in that jar. Good thing for us he got to it first. Well, more so now than before. I mean, I kind of in the original days, a lot of RPG Maker games were kind of just mostly standard kind of fare. Kind of like this game has been so far, honestly. But it's not been, like, it's at least, it's like very, it's functional, it does what it needs to do. There's like no grammar mistakes, which is definitely a positivity. Yeah, anytime I see like good grammar in a game like this, it's already like an extra 2 points in its favor. Ooh, 46. There it is. Spike shield and money. Less gold where you expect to find it. Better yet, the shield. You can't buy food with a shield. You can if you sell it. World does make sense. Who needs the defense more? Technically Bastion. Actually, can anybody else use the... Nope, not you. You already have a spike shield. Yeah, we'll give it to Bastion. Ooh, attack up. Actually, if it gives attack up as well. We're giving that to Marcus. Heals? Heal pot? Yay, heal pot. I keep thinking that's like an actual mini cave, but it's just not. I think that's a boss. Kingly Lizard. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, try to take care of the riffraff first. Oh god, the paralysis. Yeah, the music has been pretty good in this game, too. I don't know what music normally comes with these games, but I feel like whatever music is here is actually more customized, which I appreciate. You have, like, 1 hit point. I'm annoyed by that. Oh god, the paralysis. Oh, there's the poison. Oh god, Philo's poison too, or paralyzed too. That's not so good. Oh, you've got to be kidding. When does paralysis run out? Seemingly never. I mean, at least she has the paralysis prevention thing. Yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna... Oh, you're back up and active. Yeah, you can have a healthy tonic for yourself. You keep casting spells that just, like, destroy enemies in 1 hit. Oh, that didn't take care of 1 hit. I disagree with that. We should be able to one-shot you with the basic attack. Oh god, that thing attacked... Wait. Oh, I think it's probably the bat as well. Okay, here we go. So now let's sort of... Well, I guess Bastion's still paralyzed. Let's get rid of the poison. And actually, I give a heal to... Yeah. Oh god, I'm glad I healed when I did. Okay, Bastion's still paralyzed, so I'll wait on that. Heal on Marcus. Why does it take so long for paralysis to go away in this game? Actually, you know what? Have you start casting some buffs, because why not? Oh god, we got paralysis again. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do Saint right now. There. Okay, that's fine. Did it. 1400 experience, damn. Kingly Lizard Skin. Triple attack and Barroom Brawler. What is that last one? Triple and Stiffen the Sinews? What's that for a skill name? Encouragement and Expose. Okay. Okay, yet another something I've never seen before. What is going on? You're making a fuss about nothing. Your animals are bigger than you thought, so what? Yes, Captain. Of course, Captain. Anything you say, Captain. You're coming close to insubordination, and I will not tolerate it. Do not step out of line again. Yes, Captain. I will not do it again, Captain. You're the best, Captain. I'm gonna do a quick heal before I fight whatever that thing is. Okay, so what are the skills that we just got? So triple attack makes sense. 3 random enemies. That makes sense. 1 enemy stun percent. I like that. Not as much damage, though. For Bastion, you have triple... Decreases attack for 3 turns. Stiffen the sinews. Increase attack and defense twice. Okay. Plus 3 TP. That's... Okay. Not bad, not great, I guess. How's this RPG? Standard RPG Maker fare? So far, pretty standard RPG Maker, but it's at least a good quality standard fare so far. Like, the balance has actually been really good. The dialogue has been kind of amusing here and there. Story isn't like anything to write home about yet, but for what it is, I'd say it's been made fairly well so far. Oh, I never looked up Fila's abilities. So encouragement, increased defense, lowers all enemies' defense. I do kind of wonder why all the abilities are as cheap as they are, though. I mean, I guess maybe they want you to use the skills a lot. You know, actually, in that case, sure, because it's basically free. How dare they keep evading on me? Oh my god, what is with the misses? There. Okay, do we get anything cool? Scrap of leather. Hey, magic tonic. Not that we really need it, because again, just everything's so cheap in the first place. Oh, money. Okay. At least the experience was good. Have we been this way yet? I don't think we had... Oh, is this where we came from? Yeah, this is where we came from, okay. So we've already explored that side then. Alright. There we go. You find how it applies plus delta to the status bar to be enemy amusing? Yeah, I was commenting on that earlier. It's just such an amusing way to visualize that. My favorite thing is that because of the plus sign, it almost makes it seem like a status benefit. But it's like, no, this means you literally can't do anything anymore. You're terminated. But it's like, yay, it's a plus. There we go. Come on, get him. I cannot sneak past that way, dang it. I've been foiled by a weed. Yeah, let's go to the status. What the equivalent of Isuna cure it? These are the questions that science needs to answer now. I can just auto at this point. Okay, I can't go that way. Yay, free rest. It's small, but it's adequate. Let's get inside and get some food and rest. Don't forget Bastion, that you promised to make our rations edible. Really managed to make army rations taste good. You ought to be a chef. Actually, my dream is to have my own restaurant. When my 2 years are up, I hope to get started. I'll be your first customer. I'll be the second. But for now, it's time to turn in and get some rest. Before we do that, can I ask you a question? Of course you may. Why does the General Council keep the army on such a tight budget when that means that most ordinary soldiers think the pay is too low? They have a fine line to walk. You need to give enough so the army can do its job, and with neighboring countries like the ones we have, that's important. At the same time, they don't want to make the budget so generous that another well-funded and armed leader like General Arlen can arise and start another rebellion. Although that rebellion was over 100 years ago, scars remain. Let's see. Now we really must get some sleep. technical hitch. Or no, technical hitch. There are 2 beds and 4 of us. Not a problem. Well, we'll squash up and all fit in. I am not squashing up. We'll take it in turns. Tonight I have 1 bed, the captain has the other. What are we supposed to do? Sleep on the floor, of course. Ellipses. More ellipses. It's alright. I'll keep the watch tonight. Marcus, you and Bastion can have one of the beds. Turn in now and I'll keep watch outside. I hope they'll be alright. I feel bad about leaving them like this. They've shown themselves confident, but even so, they lack experience. No, don't go, you're our only healer! Oh. I like how we got a random save before the cutscene. But General Tyler didn't consider us how to explain to everyone why I left them here. If they don't get back, I'll have to explain what happened to them. This is such a mess. What the? What was that terrible noise? Uh-oh. Hello. Mutant bear with like 3-foot-long claws. We heard a noise and came. My god, what is this? This is no time for a zoology lesson. Take battle formation. Well, that was weird. Like, nothing was responding for a bit. Let's try to get a stun. Yeah, that's just attack twice with a little more speed, yeah. Undo that bear from Monster Hunter? I don't know if I play the Monster Hunter with the bear monster or not. Stiffen the sinews. Yeah, decrease defense. And you can... Yeah, look, actually, we're already going to lower his defense as it is. So Fortify and Marcus. Another chance at stunning. You know what? Sure. Why not? Hey, we got a stun. Let's go. So its defense should be lowered now. I'm kind of missing if it actually was or not. Or Zeros? Okay, that's definitely not the one I played then, because that name does not ring any bells. Yeah, stiffen the sinews. And of course, the stuff only. Please fortify. Let's... Yeah, his defense is already reduced. I don't know if this actually does anything more, but we'll try it. Let's see if we can stun you again. Okay. Then, strong attack. Oh, is he still stunned? Doesn't last a while, apparently. Okay. Sure, we'll just have you attack then. He's never gonna get to attack. That boss never attacked. Wow. That amuses me. Hey, level up. Captain is injured. Quick, let's get her inside. How was she injured? Nobody... The bear didn't attack. Game. Sun-Chi's the boss, yeah. The bomb of a boss, even. Will you be alright, Captain? I'll be better in the morning. Right now, I need to sleep. What's going on? You need to know. In the morning, not now. Need to sleep. Alright. I think all of us could do with some sleep. And Fila, yes, you can have the other bed. The bear told Geneva that her parents never loved her and she took emotional damage. Wow. Though General Tyler thinks it might be mutants moving in from the wilderness. That's really bad news. Everyone knows how vile mutants are. We don't know any such thing. For all we know, they're no worse than any other species. Oh, come on. From what we saw ourselves yesterday, they are highly dangerous. But there's no point arguing about this. We have to get to Loxton and find out what's happening. You're alright to move out, Captain? You look pretty groggy. I feel weak, and my shield armor is useless. We can try, and if I feel bad, we can come back here to rest. Beds aren't brilliant, but those will do. Why did you move so far away from the hut last night? That was a risky thing to do. I needed to move to keep warm. Anyway, time to move on. I thought for one dreadful moment you were gonna say time to move it. Ah! Oh god, she's actually... Oh god, she's level 1 now. Do you still have your... Okay, you at least still have your healing. That's at least something. Oh god, she's... Yeah, she is not in a good place right now. Yeah, she is level 1 now. Because by the time we got to this point before, she was like level 11. There are 2 paths. The top path, which goes through an old tunnel, is shorter, but it skirts the edge of the wilderness. We will therefore take the lower path. Heck yeah, we have a save system. We're taking the top path first. Healthy tonics, lubricating oils, okay. I'm assuming she should at least kind of look... Actually, I'm going to just guard with you. Oh yeah, guarding heals HP. I forgot about that. Yeah, until you get some of your levels back, I'm just going to make sure you stay protected as much as possible. Okay, she's... Oh no, that was Fila attacking. Geneva gained 1 level. Aw, but I wanted to ignore your orders. That's what conscripts do. Okay, Geneva seems to have about the same strength as Fila right now, so... Actually, no. No, she's actually still pretty weak, but... that's... I mean, you know what? She has the heal spell, and it's still fairly cheap even with her Lord Max MP, so... I think we're good for the time being. Yay, more level up. No, it would have also kind of made sense for Geneva to get like a lower XP gain as well. Right. Now what? Grow wings or something? Can we swing across the ropes? Right, not. Look at them. They're half rotted. They'd give away if we put any weight on them. Captain, you said there was another path. We'll have to take that one. I don't know if I'm strong enough. You have to go without me. I'd only hold you up. You're our only healer. You're coming with us whether you like it or not. 1, you know the route. And 2, we're not leaving you to fend for yourself alone. We're taking you with us. You wouldn't leave us on our own. Well, we're the same. We go together. I take it that's another yes. Let's go. Yeah, you wouldn't leave us when she was literally trying to leave us. Yay, more level up. Actually, no, we're still close enough to the HUD. We'll just rest up again. It'll be nice and quick. Now fully healed. Hooray! Well, we're fully healed except for Geneva, who is still permanently injured. Dang miss. Dang evade. Ah, you all suck. Ooh, hello, loot. Luck up. Hell yeah. There it is. He's luck by 3 even. Nice. The tunnel was built, gates were installed to keep large predators out. Each one was operated by a switch so travelers could go through. Looks like they still work in the same way. Oh great, hunt the switch time! My pet hated parties. A little less negativity will probably help on morale. I mean, there could be much worse mechanics to deal with. On! There's the sound of something opening somewhere. Okay, I like how these are just the same as the other snakes, but with claws. Not that the claws really make sense on the snake as it is, but sure. Like a really good time for critical hits, actually. Except for that. There we go. For some reason I read the Ant-Lion's name is Albion. I'm just like, wait, what? Yeah, let's keep focusing on the Tunnel Snake. Okay, these enemies are getting kind of tanky now. I guess theoretically I'm probably still expected to be using more of my spells, but... Yeah, we're still going through the fights more, well, at least decently fast enough. We have so many healthy tonics by now, good lord. We really don't need any of them. What do you mean, weak point? This one does feel to have a weak point. I mean, you can't have any equipment that's giving her fire weakness. Oh, God! Yeah, Geneva's not in a great place right now. I wonder why they bothered with gates to keep large predators out. They don't stand a chance against the small animals here. You barely survived. Ah. We're pretty close to each other, too. You would miss. Oh, heck. But that's an annoying amount of heal, but it's not, like, an absurd amount of heal, at least. Will you stop that? Leeching is illegal. Leech powder? Does that do anything for us? This is TP, apparently. Let's just do a healthy tonic for now. We got like a billion of them anyway. Oh, that's a gate, okay. Yeah, just in case there's something in one of those boulders. I guess. Oh, we can see some loot over there. Let's go get the loot. You stopped the draining already. Actually, I don't know if this is gonna work the way I wanted to, but let's try it. Okay, I think that worked out perfectly, actually. I like how the base damage for that spell is just straight up 400, which is a lot more than our basic attacks do. Thrust and parry learned. Okay. Is that one ability based on the way the capitalization worked? That is one. Okay, one skill. Plus 30 speed, increased defense for 1 turn. That doesn't seem that useful, honestly. But at least they're getting really bad about trying to paralyze us now. As well as like the 99% success rate they had at the start. I wonder when she actually learns her shield strike ability. She had that when she was level 9 she first joined us, but she doesn't have it as of yet. Already level 7. Okay, there's a switch. Would someone like to explain to me why they couldn't put the switch next to the gate? Good question. I reckon it's to make it difficult to enter the wasteland, to discourage people. Only got that right then, didn't they? But how else are we gonna get, like, oodles and oodles of experience? And, like, get power leveled? Ooh, good crit. Heck yeah. Okay, I don't like the amount of damage you took, nor the fact you got paralyzed. Both those are kind of dumb. Ooh, that's still a lot of damage, too. You can just heal yourself at this point. Yeah, no damage to us. Eat them. Ant eggs. Why do I get the feeling that's an item we can use for healing? 1% and 6 MP. That's an interesting formula. Although, honestly, 1% and 6... That's hardly, like, any for the percentage, really. It's, like, maybe 2 points tops. If we did, like, 2 or 3% plus 6, that would actually be theoretically useful. Why are you weak to fire? I mean, granted, I'm also weak to fire, but that's because I'm made of living being stuff. I don't know what makes Fila so special in that regard. I feel like how Geneva is actually still, like, fairly agile. Actually, yeah, is her agility still about this? 47. Okay, I think she's only slower than Marcus now because of the fact that she's the lower level. Yeah, it seems like she's still on, like, the same stat growth chart. Okay, nothing down there. Unless there's a hidden thing. Nope, no hidden thing. So I do kind of wonder now if I'd actually chosen the invisible enemies option, if we would actually have, like, fewer combats as a result. Because a lot of these enemies are basically unavoidable for the past we've been going. There's a switch. Captain, all the switches are on our side of the gate. What about people coming in the other direction? There's supposed to be a switch which opens everything if you're coming the other way. I think the idea is that, although they make it difficult to enter the area, they make it easy to leave it. Sounds logical. Not to me, but then again, I'm getting real tired. I wouldn't mind some lamb chops, right? Right now. If possible, with truffle oil. You could get a little too specific at that point. Hey, stop that. Okay, why do we resist fire? Is that just like an innate character thing that's set up, or is that something to do with our equipment? I know in RPGMaker it is possible to give like specific characters specific like elemental resistances or weaknesses, stuff like that. I just don't know if that's actually how this game is set up, or if it's just like some other thing that's happening. Yeah, sure. Ooh, rest spot. Perfect. Drink the water. Come on. I hate how they keep surviving with 1 hit point. Alright. The plaque up there. Those open all gates, use the green switch. Your cooperation in this matter is appreciated. Okay. I wonder if we can actually find and actually press the green switch and technically lock us out unless we re-switch it. That'd be kind of amusing. Okay, perfect. Eat him. Yeah, no leeching. Perfect. Take that. Loot. Guard up. Okay. There it is. Yeah, let's keep giving that to Fila. Actually, what is everybody's defense right now? Defense 53. How do you have the most defense right now? Okay, if I realized that, I would have given it to somebody else. 2 mega health tonics, okay. Gonna get better health recoveries now. Look out! Oh god. Oh, this might be bad. I don't think I saved. The random enemies. I don't like the random enemies. Pair is back for round 2, and it brought friends. I don't want to do this. Less damage. I think I want to go just for the straight up. I know their stats. I know some of their stats. Yeah, I want to try to take care of the riffraff first. I don't know if I want to be spending full on. I'm not sure. Let's do that. Actually, that's only 10 TV right there, sure. Actually, lower all enemies' defense. Heck yeah. Okay, so far it's going so good. Let's do another Merciless on this one. Followed by a strong attack, and probably just a couple basic attacks on you. Okay. Okay, Geneva's bleeding, but that's not the worst thing at this point, honestly. Okay, so let's do triple attack. Its defense is already lowered. Yeah, stiffen the sinews. And fortify your attack. And you do more sainting. Okay, Fila's not doing so hot at this point. And strong attack. I'm sure, I guess give yourself more defense. There we go, there's a heal. Yeah, not really too much you can do at this point, technically. I guess we could re-up the damage reduction. I think we should be good for you to do one more Saint. Of course, that's right, we're having to worry about healing. Actually, I think we can finish him off this round. Let's do a basic attack. Okay, you can still do strong. You just attack. No more Saint. There we go. Level up. Cleave. You're 2. Does it actually give HP? I now appreciate the gates. I would have wanted to meet them in the narrow passages. Well, actually, I guess, yeah, Geneva did mention that her Sauron was weakened, so she wouldn't have access to the shield skill, period. That actually makes sense. Heals for everyone. Okay, so cleave. All enemy attack. Okay. What was the other thing I saw? Cure 2. Cures most status ailments. Okay, so it's basically the Asuna then. Your distance sound like something is closing somewhere. I'm not planning on going back, so I'm fine with that. Okay, Captain, where next? Looks pretty desolate up here. Ugly as hell. Even the barracks are starting to look good in comparison to this. Up through a couple more short tunnels. Carry on east a bit, then down. There's an herbalist lives near the top of the pass, and we can probably stop there if it's nearly evening. The words I'm fixing on are short, stop, and down. Short, stop, and down. The one I'm stuck on is up. Anything cool over here? There is nothing over here. Oh, God. Honestly, let's get rid of the antlion first. I don't like the fire damage it can do to, like, wreck Fila. And of course, it's barely alive still. What's with all these misses? Seriously. Get him. That's more like it. Ooh, good crit. Might be loot over here. I'd be very angry otherwise. You and your freaking weak point. I disagree so hard. Why do they do this? There's literally nothing here. Hey, what was that? Maybe explore for nothing. This climbing is killing me. I'm a flatland sort of person. Rolling hills are above my maximum. I expect the sergeant would be pleased about your improvement in fitness. Couldn't have done it last week without collapsing in a heap. I'd be happy to collapse now. Collapsing is a heckin' mood. This is not so dark in here that we meet a Gru. What's a Gru? It's a... Ah, forget it. It's not important. Yay, old references. What is that? Earth looks weird. Something in the ground in the wasteland seeps out and makes these colored crystals. We don't know what it is or if the crystals have any effect, so it's best to just leave them alone. They're telling me to touch it. I am touching it a lot. Literally nothing's happening. Wild cat. Okay, that's literally a Cheshire cat. Oh, it can cause sleep. Okay. Good to know. I wonder if sleep can be cured by, like, the character getting attacked or something. I know that is usually a common way of being able to wake up with sleeping. I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. Now that enemy's gonna respawn. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, no, it did. Dang it. Oh, that's a lot of cats. I guess they've been successfully herded. Ooh, good crit. Bad evade. Ooh, another crit, although we didn't need it. A cat's whiskers found. Wow. Actually, can I debate you over here? Come on. No, come follow me. That should be good enough. Oh, they're on a completely different path. Dang it. Not so much for that strat. What's with all these misses? Oh, Geneva's about to die. I should prevent that. There we go. That's more like it. Come on. Double attack, okay. I sincerely hope that Fila learns some actual, like, heal spell soon. I'm gonna be very annoyed if she, like, never learns it. Ah. There we go. Steel cap. Is that just a bit of rust on it? No, it's just badly tarnished from being in that chest for a long time. Just as well the sergeant can't see us wearing dirty gear. That's going to Bashing, because I know he has the weakest set. Well, I guess technically Geneva might be weaker. Oh no, she's still got good defense. Steel cap, 5 defense, let's go. Oh, no, I guess we have to do this fight. Okay, you're a new type of enemy. Let's destroy you first. Or try to destroy you first. You have a lot of HP. There we go. Okay, there's gonna be more loot up here. I want loot. Okay, we're avoiding the sleep effects at least. That's good. Ooh, evade. Okay, now Geneva's back to the level that she was when everything happened. Wait. Wait, how do I get to that one? Oh, there we go. 3 mega health tonics. I'm surprised anyone would use a wooden chest in a damp tunnel like this. What a rot. Well, now that we got the contents, it really doesn't matter or it doesn't really matter for rots now, does it? But like that, no. I don't suppose it does. Hopefully get another like good healing point somewhere soon. I could kind of start to need it. Ooh, speed up. I love other people's carelessness. Another goodie for us. Speed up. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to Geneva because she's still the healer. You know she does end up being only a temporary character. I like not dying. And looks like we got ads coming up momentarily, so I'm going to quick finish up this battle, then I'm going to turn on the BRB. I'm going to take a quick little bio break. Ooh, perfect timing. Alright, that should be all the enemies in here anyway, so yeah, let me turn on the BRB. We'll run a few minutes of ads, because there's not going to be much else going on here anyway. So, yeah, we'll be back in a few heckin' minutes. Until then, the burb. Oh, I've actually been kind of on the ball with getting back around the time that the ads end. Crap. I think it's like 3 streams in a row I've either gotten back right as the ads end, or just before the ads end. You've been doing a lot of leaving tonight, Gecko. I think you have not been successful in your cat capturing. Or your catchering, if you will. Oh, that's speedrunning practice? Yeah, I've still got the zoomies from getting the world record last night. But yeah, so not the BRB. And get back to the shenaniganery. You want a refund? Yes. No, how about this? You will have precisely a singular refund. Congratulations. Oh, he went right for me. I'm more worried about the snake than the ant right now. Ooh, good crit. I still don't know why Marcus resists fire and Philo's like weak to it, but again, probably just like base character setup stuff. Now, I'm actually gonna use some of my potions for healing right now. I save a little bit of my MP for later. Actually, how much do these heal? 500. Okay, that's. I don't know what I was expecting. I was kind of expecting more somehow. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Anti-eggs give MP. That gives TP. Okay, everything else is basically just sellable, and that's it. Nothing in there. This stuff is disgusting to walk through. I thought the stones were bad enough, but this? Spreading down from the wasteland, taking over bit by bit. That's a worrying thought. Will it spread down to the forest below? I expect it will in time. Okay, so it's kind of like the quote-unquote rot that's affecting it, just like everything. Yeah, potions heal us one from 1 HP to full. Geneva's still forever injured. Yeah, pretty much. Because again, we literally have her back to the level that she's like later than she started off with as well, which I find kind of funny at this point. I find it kind of amusing, like the primary thing that she's still useful for is just her ability to cast heal spells. Like, the attacking is kind of nice, even without the shield strike. But this isn't going on for much longer. I don't know how much more I can take. They just keep coming at us. I'm getting tired. I know it's hard for you with so little battle experience, but you're doing well. Much better than I expected. You expected us to do so badly. How did you think we were going to make it to Loxton? I hoped that you would improve as we went along, and I didn't expect us to have to take this route. That's a fair point about the route. We would have been fine on the lower path. Exactly. Now I think we need to move on. Not long now. Why is there... That's an interesting little path there. How do I get in there? That looks like a secret. Yeah, she better have those levels get added on or after she becomes uninjured, or else you're calling scam. Actually, I wonder if it would be possible within RPGMaker to track like how much XP a character's gotten since a certain point, and then just like add it on manually at a certain like story trigger or something. It's been so long since I've actually touched like the inner workings of an RPGMaker program that I don't really remember how that works. Then every time I have tried to do like an RPGMaker game or anything like that, I always get kind of like just, I guess like one thought focus on the actual like monster or like, yeah, monster creation and battle systems. I just like forget everything else and I just eventually kind of just stop. How do I get in there? I think I've already checked everything in here. Leaning down here, maybe? No? Come on, I want a secret. Apparently I found like 4 secret rooms on my very first playthrough a while back. I haven't found any tonight. Okay, so there's nothing up there, doesn't look like. There's no way that would connect us over to the secret door here. We've already checked most everything here. Aha! Where am I? Okay, so now the question is... Aha! Aha! I did it. Alter Axe. I would prefer to use knives. The chef can always use a good knife as well. Or, ha! An axe is what you were given, so stick with it. Or else the sergeant is gonna have something to say. Alright, how much better is this? Okay. Ooh, double-sided axe which may paralyze. Heck yeah. I'm guessing that counted as a secret room, finally? No? That was not a secret room, okay. That was just random shenanigans. Ooh, one hit crit, let second go. Level ups. Divine Curse? Oh, no, Geneva can use a regular cure. Interesting. What is Divine Curse? Lower all enemies' magic defense. Okay. And you just get the basic... Yeah, cure poison paralysis. I only just now realized that cures paralysis. That could have been nice earlier. When, like, everything was paralyzing us, like, constantly. I wonder what the chance of the paralyzed effect going off is. And of course they keep dodging the attack with the axe. Yeah, heal thyself. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a very high chance as of this point. Because I would assume it would tell us if it goes off, because it has like the status effect of death popping up. Actually, I don't think the snake really does too much special. We'll focus on this thing instead. Yeah, still no paralysis. There's a paralysis, let's go. I love how half our party can't even hit a paralyzed enemy. Wait, what do we find? Large pouch of eggs. Oh, 3% TP to all allies, interesting. So I can't wait until I can actually sell this stuff and actually get like proper money out of this and see if I can actually like upgrade any kind of gear. That's what I'm looking forward to. Is it far to where the herbalist lives? Why does he live so high up? No, it's not far. And it's a she, not a he. He lives up here because, if you know where to look, there are rare herbs, including some which keep you healthy even in the wasteland. Can it's something that isn't moving? Couldn't be me. Heckin' food. The sickness spreads, we're gonna need them. Well, there's an official save point. I only came along with a heal spot. Will you stop missing? Please. Sure, we'll do an official save, because why not? Is there anything... Guess we get some rest before the final stage? What do you mean the final stage? What is that phrasing? There might be something up there, but I'll check that out later. We're sorry to just barge in on you like this, but we had to come over the pass by the top road as the lower bridge is broken. We're very tired. May we rest here? Of course you may. You've traveled a hard road. Come in and eat and have some rest. My name is Sheena, by the way, and I am an herbalist. Getting to Loxton from here is quite simple. Go east a little, then straight down the valley. You won't need to enter the wasteland, which is just as well, as you need protection against the sickness to go there. Can humans get it so quickly? I hadn't realized. Good thing no one has till now, then.
And what makes you think that no one has?
My grandma used to say that people could get it a bit and survive, but I never believed her.
You should have listened to your grandmother. She was right.
That's disgusting. Think that people could be walking around like that and infecting people.
From what I know, I don't think the sickness is spread that way. We don't know what causes it.
Well, I still think it's disgusting that something vile like that could be on our streets. We have to be more vigilant and kill any we find before they harm us. Okay, now we're getting a little out there.
I don't think you should rush to that conclusion, my child. But it's getting late, and you should rest now. I can only offer you the floor, but it's warm and safe here.
At least there's a lot of rugs. Offer some level of comfort. The floor will suit us fine, won't it, Fila? And thank you for the meal and your hospitality. Yes, the meal. You know, ma'am, you're a good cook. You may not realize it, but coming from him, that is high praise indeed.
Well, on that note, I bid you good night.
House of the Herbalist.
If you ever need to rest again, let me know. You can always use my floor.
Thank you, ma'am.
But you, Captain, I suggest you get to Loxton fast. The balm I put on your arm will help, but...
I know, and I'm grateful for your help. We'll be moving out now. Thank you for all you've done. Okay, so she's still technically injured, so she still doesn't have the other thing, yeah. Dang it.
That is where I prepare my infusions. I think it's best if you don't go in there.
I can't loot your house otherwise?
That is my room, and it's private, thank you.
Okay, fine, I'm leaving. Dodged it. Okay, that would go to an entirely different section. Ah, dang it. No, not allowed to explore. Nothing over there of interest. Yeah, I kind of have to go through regardless. Actually, since it's paralyzed, let's focus on the cat instead. The more we can minimize our turn economy, the better.
Welcome on Indifference. How you doing tonight?
I love when I get a critical hit on an enemy that's like almost dead already anyway. That's my favorite. I can't go that way. Can I go this way? No, I cannot. Down, down, ever down. Don't you just love it? Yeah, but being up here has given me an idea about how to make any one of us faster in battle. That includes even you, Bastion. You'll be skipping along with the rest of us. Fila learns how to cast Dancing Feet. I don't need help if it's going downhill. Race you to the bottom. I mean, the fastest way to win a race down a mountain slope is to literally just fall. I don't think you want to do that, though. Look, I like how this background is literally just like a real-life picture run through a few filters. That legit kind of amuses me.
Why are you so bad at hitting?
Oh, Sebastian, we just woke up like 3 minutes ago. Why are you sleeping already? Okay, so getting hit does wake him out of sleep. That's good to know. So many whiskers. Is there anything of note here? It doesn't look like it. Streams, grass, flowers. After the past, these look so good. And rest for my poor feet from all those stones. Not long now to Loxton. Right down the valley and we're there. Captain, are you gonna be okay to get there? What with your arm and all? Thank you for your concern, but I'll be fine. Let's move on. No, I'm kind of hoping that whenever Geneva does leave our party, that she teaches Fila how to use heal. That is like my dream right now. Also, I see you there. Chombo. And Loxton Lunger. Oh, we know absolutely nothing about any of these enemies. Let's try basic attacks on the bird first. Okay, you're not so tough. Oh, you do a lot of damage, though. Chombo Chomp. Okay. Oh, Geneva's stunned. That's not good. Actually, I probably could cast the Greater Heal or whatever it's called. Ooh, paralyze that one. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah, double paralyzed. 3 turns. I'm so glad I found that axe. Geneva level up. Yeah, grass, streams, and new horrid monsters. These are a cheerful color. Think positive. There is nothing positive about getting your eyes pecked or being slashed by a big claw, even if it is done by something that looks like it came out of a carnival. At least all these monsters have given you the experience you needed to learn more magic. Can't complain about that. He does kind of have a point. Okay, speaking of, okay, it is actually a spell. It says 1 ally's agility, plus 2 TP? But she doesn't use TP, unless it gives the character 2 TP. Life up. 3 Bright Eyes lotions. Pods of Clearhead seeds? Fashion, can you cook with these seeds? Not that I know of, but let me think about it. The future restaurant will thrive if you can come up with brand new recipes. You might even make it to Lamar. Yes, but for now I'd settle for just making it to a good bed and having some rest. First, I was gonna check something out. Oh yeah, the items. Is there a recent options? There's no recent option. Dang it. Wait, what was I? Life up, that's what it was. Max HP by 50. Kind of doesn't really change a lot, honestly. In the hopes that Fila eventually gets, like, healing magic, let's give her some more max HP. Oh yeah, there's also, like, the lotion, something like that. Not the soothing lotion. Battle... Bright Eyes lotion, that's what it was. Oh, Cures Blind, okay. It sounded a lot faster than it actually was. Chubber Flubber. What are these names? Stop missing. Oh no, Geneva's confused. Oh god, why do you have to crit yourself? Oh, well, she's dead. Okay, I'm just gonna have you buff yourself there while you do a quick resurrection on Geneva. I wish I hadn't done that in battle now, because it restores them to just 1 singular hit point. God damn, okay. Not doing that again. Yeah, strong attack on you. You can't really do much of anything, unfortunately. Sure, we'll make Bastion faster. Why not? All paralyzed, at least. Strong attack on you. Basic attack on you. Oh, God. Okay, 1 more strong attack. There we go. And, of course, Geneva got no experience out of that. Alright, do that. And then heal up, because that was a thing. There we go. Yeah, we'll save, why not? Yeah, F for Geneva, because it means Sephiroth's going to meteor the planet in the future. Yeah, it was such an unclimatic way to go out, too. There we go. Yeah, paralysis. $57 gold pieces. But no, we're still not stuck with just our wages. Ooh, loot. Resist up. I don't think the person who left us here intended to be found. Not hidden behind the trees like this. I'm certainly not as careless as some of the people who left things lying around. I think I've come to like careless. Okay, so where did... Resist. Magic defense. I don't think Bastion has a lot of defense in general, so let's give it to him. Yeah, some things are canon events. I'm trying to think of like a cannon, like the shooting cannon pun, but just nothing's coming up that actually turned into a joke. Oh god, not the confusion again. Okay, paralysis is suddenly like a super high success rate. I appreciate that. Oh god, now G is confused. Please don't quit yourself again. That would literally be the worst thing. Okay, she's no longer confused, but she is also in the process of dying. Which is not ideal. There we go. I don't know how much money I'm going to have after I sell all this stuff that I've been accumulating. Oh, I see. When I see a log. Like, I can't get to the log. Dang it. Get to that log. Looks like it's been disturbed recently. Either someone else got to it first, or the thieves removed their stash. The thieves actually remember where their stuff is. I can't tell if that's supposed to be like a fishing spot or just a random like aesthetic thing. Might just be a random aesthetic thing. Dang it. Yeah, good grip. No, I kind of wonder if I had maybe, like, passed by other people's, like, better weapons because I wasn't exploring properly. I think I'd rather go after the frogs right now. I don't know which enemy actually causes the confusion. Okay, at least got you. Oh, God. You know what, can you please stop dying? Please and thank you. Oh, I do not need Bastion to be confused. That's a bad sign. Okay. Okay, we got rid of the... Are you serious? Got rid of the confusion, but added paralysis, and then confusion got re-added back to him. That is like the rudest thing to ever possibly happen. Okay, the blind does go away on its own. That is definitely good to know. Okay, now it's just the bird. We're doing all sorts of status effects up in this area now. There. Okay, maybe I should go after the bird first. That's something that went a lot longer than it did previously. Here we got Life Preserver? I'm assuming that's an accessory. Yeah. Oh, HP regen. I still like the idea of you having paralysis resistance. Let's give you the Life Preserver. So I can kind of at least try to minimize the healing a little bit. Oh god. Dang it. Yeah, get this thing first. At least try to. Yeah, paralysis. Take that. Yeah, I feel like if I got with invisible enemies, there would not have been nearly as many encounters. There's one. Yeah, I would love to get better, like, defensive equipment right now. I'm actually more interested in defensive equipment than I am in offensive equipment, which is a very unusual thing for me to be in an RPG. We're taking a lot of damage with all these hits. There. I guess there should be more loot over there. There's another tree trunk down there. I see one. Yeah, more loot. Newbie's friend. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's the Trevor Flubber that's causing all the confusion, but I definitely want to get rid of you first. I didn't defeat it. Or paralyze it. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, I think the Chombo is mostly just straight up damage. Ooh, we paralyzed it. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. Mark Zelda. Sharp Shred learned. Okay, so Sharp Shred. One enemy. Oh, damn. 6 times attack and half defense. That's a really good formula. Yeah, what was the newbie's friend we got? Oh! XP bonus, okay. That's kind of cool. Let's do a little more healing. I don't know if I'll actually be, like, utilizing that at all, but it's definitely a good thing to have. There's nothing up here. I can't even go up that way. Dang it. Yeah, get paralyzed, nerd. Let's have Geneva finish it off. Yeah, she's back doing about the same amount of damage as everybody else at this point. Which is nice. What is with all the miss rates in this game? Jeebus. Well, now they're both paralyzed, so it doesn't really matter who I attack. Heck yeah. Oh, civilization! I'm afraid fighting those carnival beasts, as you call them, has left me feeling very weak. Perhaps the people in that farm will let me rest for a bit. I shan't need long. Sure, we can do that. No problem. Okay, apparently they cannot actually reach me from here. Interesting. I was hoping there'd be like a magic item of some kind. The way that was positioned. Alright, this is not going to be good, is it? We're sorry to just come in, but a member of our party has been injured and needs a short rest. Is everybody who just lays down for a few minutes, just to get a bit of strength back? Of course she can. Poor dear, she looks so pale. I think she needs a glass of my tonic as well. In fact, looking at you, I think you could all do with some of my tonic. Geneva leaves the party. Our healer, no! The tonic peps you up. You feel revitalized and alert. Distracted by the kids running around like madmen? I mean, that sounds like kids, to be fair. Oh, I can't even interact with them. It's Galton this and Galton that. I never think maybe I could do stuff as well. I think you should speak to my husband. You might be able to do us a favor in return. Yeah, I cannot interact with the kids. While your friend is resting, I wonder if you could help us with something. Of course, we would like to repay your hospitality. Ah, good. I'm not as strong as agile as I once was, so my eldest son Galton did a lot for me. Sadly, he's gone off to seek his fortune. Huh, fortune. A slippery thing to find. But back to business. We have the first part of our early crap packed up in the barn. Unfortunately, a prickler has moved in. My wife and children are too frightened of it to go in there. Could you get rid of it for us? Sure. Thank you. Here's a rough sketch of what it looks like, so there's no mistake. You receive a not very helpful sketch. It could be of almost anything. A not very helpful sketch of something. I wish I could use it and see an actual, like, image of some kind. That would have been amazing. Okay, so we can't go up there. Alright, let's try to do the thing. We have to go in here, do a quick safety save. Magic tonic, heck yeah. Is this one of those like box moving puzzles? Oh god. Actually, I think I've already failed. Unless I can do this? First try, let's go. Oh, I can't get past there. Just make sure not to do that again. This it? Doesn't look all that strong at all. Might regret those words if it touches you with one of its things. I don't intend to give the bugger a chance. It's basically a real-life Sonic. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until I get some boss before I do like all my big stuff. Let's see if we can stun it, actually. Different the sinews. Fortify. Now you can do your sharp shred. Oh, I did stun it. Heck yeah. I missed that. 4-2, 4-2, 6-2. 2 random enemies. I think this is still better to do than strong attack. Yeah, do that. Then we'll lower its defense, so we can do more damage to it. Oh, this thing is gonna get absolutely murdered. Double attack. Everything else. Okay, does it actually work just manually buffing a second time? It does work. Okay, good to know. Eat him. Oh, that's done and dusted. Let's go back and tell the farmer. Oh god, I wonder if it's possible to like soft lock yourself in here if you move the boxes incorrectly. That thought actually kind of terrifies me. You've killed it? Oh, I missed that text. I don't have much, but here's something for your help. Oh, I got an achievement. Oh, both a Steam achievement and an in-game achievement. Yeah, I like how we did that as repayment for him, like, letting Geneva rest here, but we still got a separate reward for it. Restaurant, here I come. I shall have to think about what to use my share on. What about you, Fila? Me? Oh, I'll think about it too. All of them receive 1 defense. That doesn't seem like a lot, really, even though we have like 70 at this point. Why not go and see if your friend is rested yet? Maybe ready to move on now. Thanks, we'll do that. Then we'll be on our way. Good luck getting to Loxton. There's been some strange animals around recently. Okay, so she was 14. Oh, little adorable little bunny dolls. She was level 14 when we left her. Let's see what she comes in or back in as. I was just coming to find you. I think I can go on now. Good. Need to get you to a proper doctor. Okay, she's probably the same injured character. Okay, yeah. So nothing really changed then. I was wondering, what do we do if Loxton have reports of strange beasts moving in? Either report back to General Tyler. After that, it's up to the General Council in Lamar. But what do the Council know about this? Or anything for that matter? All they know about is how to take care of themselves. That's simply not true. There are good and wise people on the Council. You only say that because you live in Lamar. Other people don't see them like that. It's not fair. They don't see all the care they take and the responsibility of it all. They take so much care. How come... This stops right now. And that is an order. We have a job to do, so let's get on with it. Save your arguments about politics until you're safely back in barracks. Is that understood? Yes, Captain. Yes, Captain. Yes, Captain. Although I don't think I was saying anything. Good. Let's move out. Can you still not reach me? Okay, you still can't reach me. But I have to kind of fight you anyway, so... Actually, yeah, the frogs are the ones that get the confusion. Focus on them. If I could stop freaking missing. There we go. Hey, paralysis, let's go. Confusion, let's not heckin' go. Oh, double paralysis. Actually, probably gonna run on you faster, so let's give it to you first. Ooh, good one. There we go. If there can be anything useful, I see a log. Only 3 gold pieces. I wonder if thieves are like squirrels. They bury stuff and then forget where they put it. Is that the correct way, or are we supposed to go this way? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, get rid of the enemies I can give the status effects, so they tend to be more annoying. Oh, these guys cause stun. Okay, that may kind of change things. Yeah, stun is a much more annoying condition than blind. Also, time for you to heal yourself. This axe is the greatest axe of all time. No arguments. Geneva leveled up. I'm kind of sad she's not, like, learning any new abilities of any kind. Like, not even any magic. Oh! You have found a secret room. There are many of these to be found through the world. You will find them if you are willing to explore thoroughly. Dodging ring. Ring of war? I found 2 different rings. Dodging ring. 45% evade. And 5% counter chance. 3% chance critical hit. You have the life preserver. I don't think the HP recovery is really doing a whole lot. Let's actually give you the... You have iron cuffs. That would be a pure improvement for you. Or it could have you just evade everything. And that also gives defense. Okay, let's give you the Ring of War. I do very much like the evade chance. Sure. Now, what do the secret rooms give you, like, the slightly overpowered stuff? So the 45% evade seems like it's slightly OP. And I approve. Apparently we can't avoid the blind. That'd be too easy. Again, not that it seems to really affect much. We're still not really missing more than we normally do. Okay, there's the miss, but... Ooh. Unnecessary critical. Let's go. What are you missing? We're not even, like, all that blinded. There we go. Hey, I skipped you. Let's go. I don't think now it's time to be visiting places. Dang it. I want to explore. But this isn't a town. It's not much more than a village. Why is it so important that it's got a garrison here? It's because this part of Sureland produces most of our food. It must be protected. I thought I'd get a bit of town excitement. No such luck. That stinks. You're on an assignment, not vacation. Yes, Captain. Eggs are wandering in people's homes. Let's go. The mayor's house. If you come to see the mayor, you can't. He's not here. He's up at the council meeting house. Oh, I can't read the tax documents. Dang it. Cat. Makes a change from the dog. Okay, I can't loop it as much as I did with the last RPGMaker game we did. Dang. I don't care what the others do. I'm sitting in my box, not walking around. I like my comfort. Hey, why aren't you behind your stall like in most towns? Because, young man, we want to stand in the spring sunshine after the dark of winter. Okay, where's an actual shop I can sell stuff at? You ever notice that every place you visit has a white dog wandering around? Strange. This should be escalated to General Tyler. Oh, there's an item store. Well, I'm not seeing any equipment store, which makes me sad. Alright, so... Okay, so... I want to keep anything that can still heal. Belt. That's a good amount of money. Snake skin. Lizard skin. Bad eye. Kingly lizard skin. That's not even worth that much more. Apple leather. Bear skin. And I'll keep that just in case. I need like a last second heal or something. I really don't need anything that gives TP. Snake skin. Large pouch of eggs. Cat's whiskers. Oh, those are worth a lot of money. Lunger feather. Or lunger. Why'd I call it lunger? Chubber tail. That's interesting. A little bit of HP, a little bit of MP, and a little bit of TP. 5%, that'd be like only 35 HP. That doesn't really seem like a lot, honestly. All those. Combo claw. Prickler spine. Yeah, we'll keep those, I guess. Actually, wait, we can't sell the axe? Really? I guess it's not technically ours, it belongs to the Empire or whatever, but still. Actually, I didn't see what you even had to sell. Toy drum? Guaranteed to drive parents insane. Well, I gotta get at least one of those now. Always good for a bit of jolt to the system. Playing cards want me to pass the evening. What are these items? Your statuses. Well, we'll get like 2 more resurrection drops. I just don't want to save my money in case we actually do get a chance to get equipment. Yeah, no equipment store, so... I already spoke with you. Oh, I guess not. Oh, there's more stuff up here. Okay. Wait. One comment about the color of my hair. Just one, and you're dead meat. Oh, I did get to see the other lines. Dang it. First I read those out now. Farmer's shop? Place is owned by and run for the Farmers Cooperative. They don't look very happy, though. Can you blame them? Everyone's being overrun by beasts that we've never seen before. How are they supposed to get the planting done if they can't work safely in the fields? There'll be no harvest if we don't do something. The local council sent some soldiers from the garrison to Rushbed Woods. Worse than useless. They achieved nothing. Okay, so definitely some trouble going on here. Okay, let's go speak to the mayor/council. What's going on here? How dare you burst in on a council meeting? Mayor, we've been sent by General Tyler and Eshley to obtain reports about the situation here. I see. About time Eshley started noticing other places. Captain, you're injured. You look terrible. You must get to the doctor quickly. I need your report. You won't be going anywhere with it until you receive treatment. Take her to the infirmary. Now! It's not good, I'm afraid. She must have complete rest or she'll lose that arm. How long will she need? A minimum of 3 weeks, I'd say. Will you two stop talking over me as if I wasn't here? I'm perfectly capable of speaking for myself. You're right, of course. My apologies. But that doesn't change the fact that you are going nowhere. Very well. Marcus, go to the council and get the report, then come back here. Yes, Captain. Geneva leaves the party. Again. Oh. Apparently don't go that way. Oh, over here. Alright, back up to here. Captain Geneva has been detained in the infirmary. He sent us to get the report. Very well. Come in and sit down. There have always been a few beasts coming down from the wasteland each winter. We are close by, but warmer than the mountains. But last year they began arriving in late summer, more than we'd ever seen before. By wintertime, we were overrun with them. We've done our best to beat them back, but more keep coming. We got a report in from Roke Marsh to say they needed help. Soldiers left 2 days ago. We've heard nothing since. Tell General Tyler we need more soldiers. More importantly, we need to know why the beasts are leaving the wasteland, how to stop them. Have you no idea yourselves? None. Sometimes a foolish youth has gone up to the wasteland to see what can be found there. If they come back, and that's a big if, they've never been able to provide any useful information. The beasts are the feast, that's why? Usually it's the other way around. Since the summer, they're usually so sick when they come back, that anything they might have seen is soon forgotten in their delirium. See, you have no other sources of information? We've studied all of our books and records and found nothing, but you are welcome to check for yourselves. Maybe you'll find something that we missed, though I doubt it. They're in the hallway outside. Thank you for all this. I need to report back to Captain Geneva and take it from there. By the way, you mean mustard as ketchup? Heresy! Do that. Do I actually... This one is a different color. Various theories about the nature of the wasteland sickness. Pay great attention to what's written, but there's very little that's definitely known. Records of people who have possibly been infected. Read this carefully. It seems to be a lot of words to say not very much. That's a lot of reading these days. It seems that it's different in each individual case. 300 years of local council meeting records. You feel yourself falling asleep with boredom as you try to read them and put them back on the shelf. Rules and regulations governing the election of mayors and councilors. Your eyes glaze over as you attempt to read them. Theories about the origins of the wasteland. Each writer seems to have a different story. These theories contradict each other. Descriptions of the various insects and reptiles of Loxton and the surrounding countryside. Some of the descriptions have been updated to include the newer, larger varieties. The history of the Arland Rebellion. Normally you'd be fascinated by this, but right now it doesn't seem very relevant to what's happening. Can I go back in here? Can I read any of these books? The full text of laws, rules, regulations, and commands issued by the local council over the years. Does this say anything different? Nope, same thing. Dang. Alright. Ah, you finished. Give me the details. One exposition later. You report back all you learned from the council. You can't go back to General Tyler without knowing what's happened to the soldiers sent to Rokemarsh. He's certain to ask about them. After all, you can't just lose most of a garrison without questions. I need to think. Right. Take this note to the armory along the hall. You see some instructions for the armory. Okay. Which one's the armory? Not that one. That's the armory. Here's some instructions from Captain Geneva. This is most irregular. I'm only a clerk. I don't know what the quartermaster will say. He will say that you should have obeyed the instructions of a senior officer. You're probably right. Okay, here's your new gear. Receive new gear and equip it. You notice that it changes your appearance a lot. Oh! You get new sprites now. I have to keep my inventory straight. You better give me your old soldier gear. You hand it back. After all, it's not as if you can sell it for gold. It's not as if you can sell it for gold pieces, because I definitely tried. But luck is with you. He's only a clerk and doesn't go further than the regulations. He doesn't take any gear you found on the way here. Heck yeah. Now to report back to the captain to find out what she's planning. Us in officer gear. That's a laugh. Okay, so it is lower attack power now. It is also more agility. No, I'd rather take the paralyzed and agility than the just straight up damage. Yeah, better gear. Heck yeah. Who are you? I think you should speak to the captain. You're all looking quite smart in your new gear. Right, here's what I want you to do. Make a fast reconnaissance trip to Rokemarsh. Note any and all details which seem out of place. Try to make contact with any garrison soldiers there. No one is likely to question your presence there. Not now you're in Wait. Not now, you're in junior office. Oh, we found our first grammar error. Which, considering how long we've been playing this, I'm actually kind of amazed it took us this long. No one is likely to question your presence there now that you're in junior officer gear. Get in and get out as fast as possible. Malit, come here. I'd like you to meet Malit, a cadet officer mage from D class. Hi. Nice to meet you. Mage from D class, huh? Hello. Nice to meet you all. The captain has been telling me about your journey here. I think it's better if you are four in the part. They were doing so good with the grammar and everything, and now it's just all falling apart. I think it's better the four of you are in a party. Lily will join you. Her skills will help. Now wait outside, please. I just want to have a brief word with Malit first. Oh, I can't talk to Malit. You'll be the only genuine officer on the team. However, don't make the mistake of underestimating them. I've been impressed by their abilities and the progress they have made. Marcus in particular has the makings of a leader, but for some reason that I don't understand, he's holding back. Follow him and only issue orders if absolutely essential. That understood? Yes, Captain. Good. Now go and join them. Tell me you have heal. Here I am. Shall we get going? Sure. What do we call you, by the way, seeing as we're all supposed to be officers together? It's probably best to just call me Malit. Well then, Malit, welcome to the team. Malit joins the party. Tell me you have heal. She doesn't have heal! Damn it. Damage speed. She does have a good chunk of MP at least. Water, thunder, fire, ice. Okay. Some variety of stuff. Although only one spell is actually multiple targets. 50% frostbite. Shock and wet. Huh. Okay. And back to the old kill them before they kill you strat. Pretty much. I suggest we get this over with as soon as we can. There's one thing though that bothers me. The captain was able to heal us with a spell. Bila, will you be able to take that over? You can do cure and stuff like that. No way. Sorry, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know if I'm even able to do it. If you can do cure, then I can teach you how to cast heal. I can't do it myself, but I know how. Did you really do that for me? Wow, that's great. Let's get started. I think we better wait until we leave town. We don't want people butting in. Then let's do that. And thanks. We can also start getting to know each other. Yay, we're getting heal. Let's heck and go. Get out of the way, old man. We'll get some extra details about the elemental damage that Malit can give. Sure. Malit spells use different elements: water, fire, ice, wind, and lightning. Some enemies are weaker toward a particular element. This will show up a message in battle. Some elements have additional properties. Water can inflict a condition wet, which means that a lightning attack gives greater damage. That tracks. Other spells may inflict states which lower the enemy's ability to fight in some way. Using one of these may be better tactics in some fights than using an element which only gives physical damage, even if the enemy is weak to that spell. Okay, that was at least a nice and succinct, oh. I think if you hold the energy level for a couple seconds longer, it'll give you the boost that you need. Okay, here goes. I think that was possibly just a tad too strong. You're meant to be giving Bastion a healing boost, not blasting him over the clouds. The last go felt more like being kicked by a donkey. I am trying, I really am, but it's not easy. I know. Keep going. I'll tell you if it gets to be too much. 3 hours later. Okay, one last time, just to be sure. Right. How's about this? Much better. Fila learns to cast heal. Heck yeah! I think it's as far as we can go today. Perhaps you can learn something else on another occasion. It's getting late and it'll be dark soon. I suggest we rest up at the inn and set out in the morning. And Malit, thanks. Wrong character. And Malit, thanks. Thanks a lot. And you too, Bastion. You must be sore by now. Nah, don't worry about it. All in a good cause. Nothing a good night's sleep won't cure. I think you mean heal. Ha, I made it funny. The Screeching Owl Inn. That's a name. A good night's sleep, that's rich. I mean, technically when you do get, like, when like the more tired you are, the kind of the better rest usually feels typically. So I guess that does kind of work for that. Can I go here yet? You don't need sleep, you need rest. Fair. More than fair. Can I go in here yet? Nope. Alright, see how far we can get in heat. Ooh. Oh, that's all we need. Rain. Would have been dark and miserable in here even without that. But at least the terrain is flat. You're just so lazy. You're too posh to be a true cadet. Like me. Actually, yeah, I'm assuming it's the same... Yeah, it's the same cost. 250 plus magic attack. What is your magic attack? 59, so she has 309 heal at a time. Fila, your feet are gonna suffer again. Some of the path is very narrow and they're gonna get wet. Yeah, they're gonna get wet with this rain anyway, so I suppose it won't make much difference. The first thing I do when we get back to Eshley is speak to the quartermaster about army boots. Yeah, question for nerd's sake. Is there a boss I deem unbeatable that I'm like, I must throw ketchup to defeat it? That you feel is unbeatable but you want to defeat? Nothing comes to mind immediately. Any idea what this is? It's a Popham bulb. Not sure what it does, but it's intriguing. Let's take it. I might think of something. Popham bulb was found, okay? Yeah, I can't think of a boss that I've played, at least in, like, recent years, that has felt, like, unbeatable to me. Yeah, I don't really have a good answer for that one, unfortunately. Oh, God, these things hurt. I just realized that frog was down there. Okay, Malik's not doing a lot currently. There's another paralysis. Okay, there's one down. Okay, you're still paralyzed. Yeah, the poison doesn't seem to be, like, landing at all, so I'm not gonna worry about that quite yet. Ooh, good crit. What do you mean, miss? Well, I'm glad I got to healing at this point, because I definitely need it. Why do you... I mean, we just got new gear, too. We're still taking, like, a whole bunch of damage. I'll say, that is kind of one thing that is slightly annoying about this game, is that we actually really can't get, like, new equipment. It's just, we get set armor upgrades at certain points in the game. There's not really a chance to, like, really build up outside of just the random specific loot that we find. Hey, you had one boss you really liked that was such... His name is Gone, full name Dragon, from Battle Hunter. Just one that has a heckin' good rock theme. I don't think I've heard of that game. Is Gone like a yellow, almost dragon-ish looking type character? Because I might recognize the character. I just don't know the game itself. You actually eventually won, but normally you cannot kill it on a fully normal means. Popped in a corner one day somehow and eventually killed it. Fortunately, won't respond immediately on or shortly after its death. The Black Dragon Cougar type. Okay, so not the character I'm thinking of. Because I know there's like another character named Gone, who's supposed to be like a yellow, small dinosaur-ish type character. I forget what game it's from. Level up, level up. Preserve learned. What does Preserve do? Makes all allies immune. Oh, I love that. Makes all allies immune to status ailments. Another bulb over there. I don't know if I necessarily want to go for it. Ooh. Hello, loot. Mana up. That is absolutely going to the healer. We're there. Increase back to MP by 10. Just not to ask you to send me a pic or theme music. Send me a picture. I'm kind of more interested in that. Sporarum. What are these names? What would you be weak to? I'm gonna assume thunder. Okay, it's not weak, but we did shock it. And paralyze it, okay. Honestly, with how cheap the Symphony Steam uses, it might just make that like a default for most rounds. Yeah, we'll heal, because why not? Let me guess you're weak to ice, maybe? Frost? Okay, we're dealing status ailments. I don't know what the status ailments do, but actually, let's have you do. Actually, no. Okay, I guess with Marcus read the better form of the attack. Yeah, we'll just have you just constantly heal, I guess. Let's go ahead and do barbecue, see what that does. Like ailment or resistance and stuff like that. Okay, weak for the other two, you're strong against it, okay. So if you're strong against fire, I guess I mean you're like water element, but I tried lighting and you're not weak to that. Oh, they're both paralyzed, heck yeah. Maybe you're weak to ice? Okay, it doesn't say they're weak. Then, thank you. Oh, right, I'm paralyzed, or, I'm poisoned. But not anymore. Yeah, I don't need to go that way, so... Wait. Oh, I do need to go that way, never mind. Fighting a lot of enemies here all of a sudden. Random enemies. Okay, you don't have any, like, all enemy attacks. Mushy, Anura. Stiffen. Do I want to do that? You know what? Sure. I'm assuming barbecue is going to be good against the mushrooms, bad against the light bulb fish. Oh, they're all weak to it. Heck yeah. That was a good use. Oh, I am so glad I cast that now. And one more barbecue should be able to take the rest of these. You heard me and heard BBQ? I mean, that is actually the name of the ability, barbecue. It's an all enemy fire attack, so yeah. You in fact did pretty much hear me correctly. Can I pick this up? Pale Flan. Are we really going to try and do something with a bit of old root like this? I'm not sure, but it doesn't take up much space in my pack, so I don't mind carrying it for a while. Yeah, because why not, I guess. Yeah, pick up random stuff from a swamp and try to cook with it. Nothing can go wrong with this plan. I'm going to run out of MP by doing all this, but it's too fun not to do. Actually, yeah, let's do this. Actually, hold up. Oh, I can lower the magic defense, too. Hopefully Fila goes before Melee. Oh, that gives him 2 stacks of it. I didn't realize that. Heck yeah. Oh, this is going to do so much more damage then. Oh, theoretically. Oh yeah, almost one-shotted the fish thing on the bottom. Oh god. Okay, take them out. At some point, I'm gonna need a cure all or heal all ability. Oh god. Oh god. I should have targeted different characters based on their attack power, but oh well. Okay, so if everybody hits, we should be able to finish them all here. Oh, not quite, but that still works. I'll take 1 barbecue sandwich with mushrooms. Coming right up. They may still be a little wiggly. Hope you don't mind that. Oh, right, poison. Oh, there's another path down there for possible. Dang it. Yeah, let's try to save some MP. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, paralysis. Oh, I don't like confusion on Bastion. Okay, all the enemies are paralyzed now. That's good. Heck yeah. Even when confused, he knows what to do. I can grab this while I'm here. Anything cool down here? Flower of Yurga. Okay. Oh, secret room. Toast scroll. 2 toast scrolls? Fire damage, 60% burn. Okay. Did you just remember the theme is? You're gonna mentally headbang to it? Do the thing. Magic tonic, elixir. So it's all HP and MP for 1 ally. Okay. That's about what I expected. Oh dear. Can I... Perfect. Yukin and Jaden. Oh god, there's so many paths. There we go. I am ninja. It's magic tonics, make health tonics, okay. Aw, dang it. You saw right through my plans. Why am I missing? That is such a poor crit. It makes me sad. I think this thing has less health, so we can get rid of this thing earlier. Of course, it didn't freaking evade. Oh, we paralyzed it too. Oh god, Bastion's dying. Heal on Bastion. Yeah, crits are your friend until they aren't. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I'm actually amazed he survived that. Yeah, basic heal is actually kind of not being enough on its own right now. Yeah, they do as much damage in one attack as I can do in one heal. When there's so many of them. Yeah, typically you roll luck on games that have that state. Oh, he was already paralyzed. I'm gonna focus on the other one. Dang it. Well, I guess I'll finish it off. Oh, nice. We got that one paralyzed, too. Let's go. There we go. Level ups. Okay, no new abilities. Oh, God, I don't like that you're up there as well. Oh, I didn't mean to cast it. Okay. Oh, no. I didn't realize I got myself stuck. Okay, at least there's only the 2 frogs here. Ooh, there we go. Good crit. What a riveting time. Of course. Yeah, I'm more worried about the flower. Actually, let's just do the basic fire. Since it's cheaper. Still good, does good damage. Oh, wrong target, but oh well. Oh god! Well, that's our first instance of coming upon silence. Which of course affected the 2 characters who can actually use spells. Actually, you know what? This Melita is like almost useless for physical attack power. We used her on the one that's about to die anyway. There we go. They totally disappeared. Oh my god. They finally croaked. And also... Nothing here, but there's a little, like, cooking thing here. Come on. Get it. Oh, you actually can't progress any further from there. I see what's going on. I don't think I can really, like, sneak past you or anything. Oh, I actually can. Hello? Is he alright? It's dead. What's even more worrying is that they didn't even stop to bury him. We're gonna be moving on, but we need to be careful. Very careful. Look at... Oh, barely avoided the fight. Let's go. Okay, magic up. Definitely using that on Fila because we need more healing. Straight up. Oh, I almost avoided that. Whoosh. Do this. Yeah, I'm guessing it's the tentacle thing that's doing the forget effect. They lemmed your face. They hopped over to you. Why do you have so many, like, frog/toad puns at the ready? Did you looking forward to the time I know I was playing this and we get to this section? See what's ahead. This is looking bad. Come on, let's hurry up. Alright. Here... I'm actually going to use items at this point. My magic amount is getting a little... Actually, I do have mage... Actually, you know what? Sure. Dead. Well, it looks like it's going to be one last boss for the night. Am I going to punish you? Alright, boss time. Not boss time? You know what? I have slight suspicion, so I'm going to do this regardless. Especially since we're already at full MP anyway, may as well use it. I did bit bad. Loopster, oh my god, thank you for the 500 bits. Holy gosh, heck. How you doing tonight? Welcome on in. How you doing tonight? Thank you again for the biddies. That's quite a bit of biddies too, holy heck. Aaron just went to bits. How are you getting these puns so quickly? Oh my god. Yeah, doing the barbecue, because why not? Okay, we got one. Oh, I don't like how much damage you can do to me. That is legit concerning. Yeah, chilling at the computer. It's your 2 days off from work. Heck yeah. Weekends are always amazing times to just exist, basically. I'm on the start of my weekend, too, so heck yeah. Yeah, those plants are well done. I mean, I'm trying to get them a little overcooked, but... Winter Day learned. I'm guessing that's like an all-enemy cold spell. That's not the right character. Winter Day... Only a single enemy. Okay, it's the higher level version of the... Okay, that's fair. Heal, heal, heal. You prefer your cat shaken, not stirred? I would definitely not want to be stirred, I don't think. What kind of process that entails. Oh, no! No! That's a... Oh, my God. Oh, that is a lot of dead people. Let's check and see if there's anyone left alive. Maybe it'll help them and get the report. Report? Is that all you care about? No, of course it isn't. But if they're already dead, then there's nothing we can do to help them. He's right. We have to see if we can get any information. May help prevent this happening elsewhere. Come on. It's not going to be pleasant, so let's get it over with. Kid his age. Didn't stand a chance. Funds aside, that village has done a straw hole? I do not get the reference. Can we get this over with quickly, please? Okay, I can't actually get to you, which is probably for the best. Yeah, I have no idea what you're referring to. So I cannot help with that. So many soldiers there, too. Wait. Did I see a little flash? No, I didn't. Marcus! You're not going to take his gold, are you? I doubt he has much use for it now. So, yes, I am. Wow. I'll probably have to go into this building, I'm guessing. I haven't heard a groan. You sure? I didn't hear anything. No, I'm not sure. Perhaps I was wrong. Stay first. Wanna rest? Hey, free rest. Let's I can go. Okay, so apparently nobody... Oh, wait. This man is still alive. Soldier, what can you tell us? We need to know what happened here. Got here. Everything seemed normal. The people told us they were attacked in the marsh. We sent a couple of scouts out. Didn't come back. So we waited here. And this morning, these things came in from the marsh. It was crazy. Things like that aren't supposed to happen. Some of the villagers and soldiers escaped into the marsh. I don't know if they'll make it. Couldn't win here, so why should they be able to win there? I only saw one other soldier on the way here. He was dead. As I will be soon. Will you do something for me? What is it? I always carry a letter to my wife, in case anything happens to me. So she gets one last word from me. Will you take it to her? Her name is Gilna. She's a maid in Eshley. Thank you. I can die in peace now. It's even a soldier's farewell to his wife. The pain of talking was too much for him. Died. Without telling us what things they were that came and attacked. Let's continue checking around. Perhaps there's more information somewhere. You know, I cannot help feeling we missed something here. I mean, this character seems more unique visually than the others, but... This cover is full of roots and bulbs and stuff. Why would they want all this? Maybe there's something around here which would tell me. Ooh, you got stuff. Let's get another rest, just because why not? So something around here... Maybe like the book for recipes? This old recipe book is actually very interesting. Some of these aren't recipes in the ordinary sense at all. I think there's all sorts of things you can do with some bulbs and roots and things. I'm gonna take it with me. There's no one left here to object. I wonder if the nice cook in the inn in Eshley will let me use her stove to prepare some of these recipes. Worth a try, at least. After all, she looks on you as a fan of hers. And if nothing else, we can always eat what you cook up. The monster doesn't eat us first, that is. You're right. I did hear something. I'm a little worried. I'm worried too, but not just because of what you heard. Are we going to try to finish this area before we call it for the night? So many children. Healthy tonic. Didn't do much good for him. Poor man. Okay, so what else can I do here? I can't progress over here. There's no other buildings I can enter. And I see the monsters over there, but I can't get to them quite yet. Oh! Well, hello. One more save. That's a lot of enemies. Now we know what at least one of those things looks like. It's huge. I hope my spells are strong enough. Come on, everyone. Battle formation. All you have are attack. Actually, if I can stun the big boss, that would probably help a lot. Stiffen. Actually, preserve. Yeah, preserve first. I don't want to deal with the status ailments from this fight. I guarantee there's gonna be a lot of them. Did my stun attack miss entirely? You know. Oh god. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use a Mega Health Tonic on Malid. Hopefully I can go fast enough. All enemies attack, let's go. Then Divine Curse and Barbecue. Hopefully this all works the way I want it to. So many enemies. Perfect. Second go. Alright, those guys resist the fire damage. Forgot about that. Okay, we got him paralyzed at least. Let's see, all you stuff is a single enemy. Actually, 3 random enemies is probably not the worst thing right now. Got another cleave. Let's do an expose as well, so they take more physical damage too. Yeah, fire is still my only all-target attack. Yeah, let's do that. I should be able to get rid of the flower enemies this turn. Okay. Alright, we have this ailment protect, so that's why we don't get that ailments against us. Oh, I don't like that attack. That's a good crit. Hell yeah. We increase defense. Okay, there's the super big attack. Let me see if I can get him more stunned. Because that would definitely be a good thing right now. He's doing kind of a lot of damage. Oh, the last 5 turns. Okay, so I still got a while. Don't really care about decreasing attack. I could do another decreased defense, I suppose. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, the only thing you can really do is start trying to keep on top of healing at this point. So I know you're not weak to thunder. I think I tried frost and it didn't work. Let's try rain shower. Dang it, I missed again. Never mind, we got him. We win. Arc is level 19. Triple attack, okay. Hearten learned. Oh, that's over. Oh. It's kind of annoying how the achievement pops up over the text I'm trying to read. Oh, that's over. Let's get back to Loxton as fast as we can. After we rest up after all that. Yeah. Yay, success. Go ahead and save for posterity's sake. And that's what we're going to call it for the night. I actually got quite a bit more enjoyment out of this game than I was expecting to. I mean, it's not like anything super special as far as like storyline or mechanics or anything like that, but it's still a very solid RPG. I'll definitely give it credit for that. But yeah, let's go find out who is doing the things. There's a lot of people doing the things apparently. Who do I want to go? Actually, I haven't really rated you in what feels like forever. Oh, you're in a BRB state currently. That's a bit unfortunate, but... I guess maybe by the time... Okay, so yeah, you're about to end anyway, so you're the other thing I would have potentially rated, but... Yeah, if you're about to end, not really much of a point. Actually, I thought you went later than this, typically. I have, like, weird hours per night or something. But, yeah, let's go ahead and... Yeah, even though they are in a BRB state right now, let's go ahead and give Zappium a raid. It's been forever since we've raided them, and they're doing some Retro Rewind Video Store Simulator. One which I haven't really get like completely into it, but it's definitely been a very fun simulator game. It's like pretty apt for like the old like blockbuster experience. Yeah, let's go give Zap the raid. And, okay, so... Oh, raid message. How about this? Actually, oh, come on. A decent RPG Maker game. Yeah, we'll go with this as a raid message, because like I said, I'm actually relatively impressed by the way this game turned out. I'm not a fan of the fact that the armor upgrades are just, like, basically plot-given. You can't really, like, upgrade manually, but it's, like I said, still very solid otherwise. And, yeah, so our next stream, I think what we're doing, so I think for, okay. So our Medieval Dynasty streams, we're doing, like, every other Sunday. I think when we're going to start doing it, we're going to be, like, alternating Sundays and Mondays. So we did Sunday last week, so this upcoming Monday, instead of our Wheel of Mystery Randomizer, we're going to be doing another stream of Medieval Dynasty. Well, at least once I confirm that the schedules actually work the way they do, but I think that's the current plan. So probably more Medieval Dynasty on Monday, Mega Man Legends on Tuesday, Speedrun Thursday, and then probably Steam Demos Tour for next week, because I have a bunch of demos. Okay, I'm actually about to run out of time for the raid, so I'll just go now. But yeah, bunch of stuff going on next week. And with that, I shall bid you all a good night, and your cat meme.